All the
Nobody
parties
want to
that
hear them. It's like them lost, it's like them in a wilderness of cry. And no one
Whenever you
you understand
about
that we see with the pain.
No man, Richard when I go and good in the politics.
Anything over there,
Richard when I go and good.
anything over the man them talk. No, go and come.
Richard go up on him hard, you know.
When that happens, right
green
away,
lights and lose big.
you understand? They have a
Can't go up on it and lose
I
so big.
wonder if the Labour
How much he lose by?
them and them
And near 5,000
did
votes.
take a time out with one big
And near
and take
4,000
buses and go all over Jamaica in these institutions.
No man,
and take a
close to
time.
Yes,
That's them
him did run for the last election.
Believe me, with
No.
the level of experience that they
No, no.
have, trust me.
No.
They might do a
Who
good
run for
job.
last
They never
election?
did, and not because they said, right. Me and deal with facts,
Jason did run one at a time and Jason went climb up on him hard, you know.
People are turning on their
Yes,
TV,
yes,
turn on their
yes.
radio,
Yes, and James did run with him, and that's why Jason James went
It's not time for
complacent, you know.
that. You want to talk something to satisfy their soul.
Why when get complacent in the
life in a way I say.
This
Even
is
when
there
I
now.
say, trust me, I that they want here a long time.
And that
make
make
them
yes,
fight.
there's a complaint I know want it none of
help them in a
it. Yes,
life.
one
And that people want here. No one no time for foolishness and gimmicks. Kind of how we
there's
go.
no interest in the party.
You know how
Because
we
yes,
are
them
go.
Richard Dino.
And that is
They
simple
don't
what
do
we
that
are
because of
saying.
family in it. There's
Simple
no
what
interest.
we are saying.
We not lose them quite alright.
That's why I have to tell
Them
Remember say when I win all the way, you know, video, so we get complacent. Remember say a long time ago we did
and in our particular way, where it's like say,
When
I be a Labour right to my chance
I talk
from
about
the
Richard, all right, we got to
because that would be a
2016
biased
now.
Prime Minister. In my world,
2016,
and
Morris
him
guy get,
him just
remember saying
it's like a
that
cricket team. Him organize the team.
him get 8,500
got 2007. Got 2007 check it for me, please. And that's
Hold on.
I want mute me brother.
Yeah, in your background, green light. I beg $1,000. Where's the politics?
Yeah, so come 2016, him get 7,995 votes. For GM's 6,185.
We share
So
that?
you see declining.
Yeah, let's go back on 2007. Hold on, we share that politics?
2016.
And 2020?
Right, that's why you see a big decline for him and JLP increase.
Yeah. Look on 2007 for me when
Hold on, let me check.
you swore the way we
20 first. So I believe the young man can pull off it. Where you say green light?
We are said about politics.
May I say this young man can pull you off?
You can't pull you off, man. They may not tell us, say, look here, my cousin work with him, you know. I mean, I talk to my cousin and my cousin tell me what I go on, you know. I remember say we are neighbor, you know. Remember say we are neighboring district.
Yeah. All right, so look, when we come to 2020 now, we see him get 6,224 votes. To JLP 5,754.
So that's 300, 400. Click over. That's not bad click over.
So that's a big decline in it. And not tell me about vote that turnout. The people are just interested for vote for them again.
And when she tell me, say, I want to PMP fall back on him. Might get a good swing. It's only for them keep, you know, they go and do their thing and keep up their thing.
Anytime,
okay,
man.
if people don't see nothing going in politics, nothing going back that inside, you know. Have manners, no?
Things are going over Bobby man, things are going over done and now going in Amigal. So them will
Alright, but remember, so you know we have a post road and they call it so Rock Spring. There's a strong PMP area, you know, so we have to go. Right, I don't know we can do this.
Rock Spring.
Yeah, and Post Road come back right down what you call down there, so between Carnal and down there, so yeah, strong PMP area.
Yeah, them the year when they vote they are coming and then they make them win.
So we have to go do some work right in that section.
And Fraserwood section, I get to go.
Yeah, that's on the I get division. You know.
Yes, the Fraserwood over and over. What they call over there so now.
Some of them they place him a target, you know, because them they place him a target, you know, because them they are a stubborn part, you know.
One place in
But
yeah, man,
hold on, the kid. All right, so we see from 2007, enough is vote JLP get in that constituency was last election. So that is a good sign.
Yeah, it's a good sign.
Because it's a really good sign.
But just
In
remember
2007, them JLP get 5,755 votes. The PMP is 7,687. So we say, whether we believe it or not, there is a swing. And with this guy inference, is the right thing to put you over today in a winning column.
Yeah, young and the boy, young and vibrant and doing thing.
So politics.
So the boy they go a Bailey Zale go have bike shoe and sit, you know. And that Bailey Zale a tough place, you know, and the boy, I mean, you think he might idiot, he know where to
Green light. Please to address the future MP as Mr. Mirage. Don't call him not the boy.
Mr.
Thank
Mirage.
you. All right,
Yes,
thanks,
son.
ma'am.
Mr. Mirage, the incumbent.
Yeah. Well, go on. Hold on. Well, maybe we hear lucrative with us or something. You never finish.
No, me that say politics. Do you think we can win the Linstead and the Bagwell seat them down there?
If me tell, I believe that Goody Kake is Labour. I believe. That's the way I said, we don't expect you to say anything else. I believe that in our life, you know, if you give up.
Everybody did for dinner. I don't did not find place to sit down.
Keep on, try, but when it come on to politics, I believe if you run go up 3 times and you have to cross the line. Good. I believe. Last week I come last week. I believe. I believe you should step aside. You should step aside and allow somebody to try their luck. So I believe that for that seat, maybe some shaking want the lucrative.
So
if you understand me. Yeah, I believe. Because sometimes
Who am the seat of the PMP? Where the man name?
fresh.
Where name? I want run the seat there.
Which one of them?
The seat where him think they ask politics about.
Yeah.
So,
You, Graham?
There was a big swing, one of the biggest swing in this decade. And I'm still not able to get it.
Yeah, nobody pick
so that alone shows
Well, no. Me no want to say something. Well, no. Me no want to say nothing too bad, no, boy. In the 2020 election, me say I buy the man if he buy vote down there, so if he win it by 32, you know, man, by 32, you know.
Well, I believe you on that, but I'm saying that
Man, they say if JLP ever win, he mount a gunshot bust down or that.
I remember the live. Remember TikTok.
yeah.
That time, I'm not to say
No,
nothing,
not
man.
that kind of celebrator gunshots. That's what he's making reference to.
And yes,
No,
wealthy, but you can't say that
yeah.
one tick. Hey, remember if you tie back?
No, say TikTok delicate.
Me never know, I'm sorry.
Yeah, man.
Alright, so celebrator papai pie.
Yeah.
But that's not a seat that I'm looking.
Please see people they don't want nothing. You know, look.
That is it. Same way so. Cause I said I bigger them up here. They get the shit out them up here, see?
Oh,
Hi.
somebody
You
said
know, come on for your Sabbath, sir. What is wrong with you?
somebody said fix the road, but how them 50 take up money fix road and none of them are government?
Tell them again for me now.
Use
a lot of
you Graham for fix the road. Coming in now, the accident, one of the wealthy, accident people, yeah? Then he said, Labour Right Party, I want to come to help us, Papi Show Party. If Bruce Golding and Sierra used to be come to help us, Andrew when not come to help us, and them on a Papi Show. Oh, we make sure to that Carolina, I'm going to have him out and vote him out.
And not only that.
Slow down.
Well, I know. 3/4 of them don't even know they member of parliament. And then count. And them don't know where they vote for up here. They just go because they vote for color. I be a color voter there. Let me say?
Not because Andrew, the Prime Minister, I'm not responsible to fix the road. Can give MP them, every MP get equal share of the pie.
You talk about that here again, politics.
And not only that, let me talk.
Some get and some not get.
Well, Anna man, based on the Local Government Act and the ROPA Act, Representation of the People Act, it is the elected representative of the people that can do any form of work within their constituency or the division in which they are elected to. So a prime minister, even though he's the prime minister of the country, he is not the representative or any other parish or any other constituency thereof. The prime minister cannot go in and do any work in there. Neither the deputy general secretary nor the opposition of that constituency. They are not the elected representatives. Can carry out any form abundantly clear. So when you vote for your member of parliament, whether it be PNP or JLP, especially PNP, them and them not do nothing. Do not call Honorable Dr. Andrew Wallace's name because Andrew on elect. Andrew is not on a member of parliament. Go to on a member of parliament and go to on a councillor for them assist and provide help because they are the elected representative of the people. Whether it be again JLP or PNP, are them responsible for UNO. That is it.
All right, see. They are
over here.
They are one shoulder.
Let me bring it to 30,000 up, please.
Where you at? Where you at, right, see? Is that your right? Did not make no sense.
So if the government said JLP will fix the road, what the MP do?
The man got parliament must say 2 times fuel parliamentary year.
They are
Can
one
you tell me now?
in at you. Listen. You know, that's that nonsense one fix.
Which politics here is you're not joking, no? When they put out the report, So you Graham missing. Me come forward. You remember that she no? Good day. A man who ever cause on TikTok they say missing. How we end up to you? Do you ever be a cause not to you?
Yeah,
Me say I know him. Me say no I know him I empty.
That's for you. So,
But me did one item.
go again, look.
Me did keep saying did want switch actually.
But what you don't want
that I want somebody me no want over here. And then even if he switch and win, me no want it. I didn't know win still.
Every cross is Labour Party wants.
We don't want that the cross is there.
You can't vote for them now, but we don't want no. We could have so much young. Good
We don't want him.
politics.
And if I him a dip on the ballot
Where's the
box, we don't
politics?
vote.
May I say, you know, I'm gonna could have so much young, bright, young people.
Mom, I'm there to get your seat. You must be crazy.
I'm gonna take up them the redundancy there.
Good year, I get it before me out them me come from, so you have to sit down after me.
Sir. The vote has casted. Goody first, not with St. Catherine, not wealthy. Remember me influence.
No.
Hello, politics not even who I want to run politics, not influence. My influence bigger than your one. So,
You're busy about influence. Money running politics.
You will get
my money bigger here.
Your money and money run politics that influence, and my influence bigger than fear. So, say yourself.
Come at the panel vote.
I have some money man right now. We're ready for fund the campaign, you know. So where I say, I remember me.
Let the panel cast their vote. Me vote already. Good for.
Guy,
Me don't want to fight a losing battle.
Like come in here now.
I want to JLP me the I mean, know him. I go vote to the JLP.
See me bodyguard, yeah.
Don't forget this seat.
God, sometimes I look after it's good for this.
Your hometown, man, so you're going to lose that one. Take up on this one.
I want to invite you guys to comment on this. The cleaner was lost a defamation suit this week, you see? And all of a sudden, we noticed themselves give the JLP some favorable commentary and even follow the Prime Minister now. I found that really amazing. What do you think about that?
I call it bullshit.
I know it was because also
I call it they are 4 days late.
and not only that, make them do it. It was said in the case when they went to court, Richard, the deputy secretary, blasted them and said that they are politically biased and that we are working to like I said, working to dethrone. When I said dethrone because I'm a monarchy, to overthrow the government based on their commentary, and they are the PNP spokesperson. So it's the reason why probably they would have started, but we don't really care for that because we did done most of them orange draws out the long time, so it never really come no way to it, and we know if we debunk them long time, so they can't them as you said them 4 days late, as even Lazarus can help them.
My fellow liberals, please stop up the live. Stop up the screen, guys. Get with to 30K.
So politics, tell me. So you change your mind?
Me tap so till my fingers abon me now.
Go ahead again, Mike.
Yo, politics, I'm asking. I mean, last week we were on the live. You were saying, boy, you know, think the PNP can lose any of the 14 seats. So, is it fair to believe
no, man,
they have changed your mind?
I'm not needed that so that.
Oh.
No, hold on.
Maki, we want to take the 14 of them where they have much less. We don't mind we take the 14 where they have.
Well, that not gonna happen, but
I mean, I want all like 14. I mean, I want Angela seat. I mean, I want Mark call them they are ghetto. And we don't do it ghetto like that.
Hello,
That
hello,
hard
hello.
to develop.
Hello, back up. What do you mean by those are ghetto? Hello? What do you mean? What I have to say?
Them there Garrison.
Rephrase that. So what if a Garrison see? The people live in a Garrison?
Yes, I know. I did not say no.
See, that's why they now go vote for you for Northwest, because you're out of touch. You're very out of touch.
Remember the Prime Minister is working for a change in the society.
But the
so
Prime Minister's constituencies, the Prime Minister's constituency is mainly Garrison. So I don't know where you get that. Well, listen, man.
So good. Central St. Mary gone, right?
Gone as in coming over to Green?
That's what I meant, yes.
Right, correct.
Northwest Manchester, what you say?
That is Job Boss, Damian Young?
Job Boss, yes.
Correct. So for me, that's 51 or 50-51. Which other two? Because of 53, me put it in. Which other two? Yes, predicted.
You feel the Fitz Jackson seat is going to? Fitz Jackson?
No,
Once the cut traffic gone.
But politics, I think, pause there. I think with the passing of the bill, it will happen for the election, for that election here.
Go again.
That's out still.
With the parish passing and with the parish passing and all the other things that have to happen, the other administrative things that have to happen. I don't think
everything happened before. Everything happened before Independence Day. Everything.
All right.
Everything I plug in, nothing that plug out. Republic status.
All right, deputy leader. All right.
Republic status, Portmore Parish, everything before election, bro. God win back the election, and we just celebrate right through like night through.
The thing we're going to say, you know what going to happen in that once it go like how we set out to go, there is just that anybody when Dennis daily constituency, I believe will never see JLP win this again.
One can.
Because all of this strong old PNP here. Remember, I said Dennis daily.
Politics.
Go again.
Politics. I said, you see the message with the man about.
Yes. Everything. They were going to just take up a PNP, they might just dump them for Dennis daily. I said, take them. But me with a ball, you know, some people last week, it just take like ambition and no say, look here. Don't
me ear say I work if the seat get work like somebody real, them me not say it still. Them say if you get somebody real put in the seat, work the seat, you can see a real change in the seat.
Hard to get somebody.
And you see,
people like Wealthy. Yeah, man, people like Wealthy, we say, oh, those are Garrison. So you have to
see the girl who did run the other day
with a strong mindset.
You see the girl who did run the other day, the girl named Shani. I think that's her name.
She's strong.
You see that girl there? That girl they have ties to the seat. And you see if we put somebody in there like that competition, just like how Maraja got in at the seat now, a central, we have to put competition in a them seat there.
Yeah.
And things can change, We never did expect say we'd win Westmoreland. PNP bedrock. Me not care what nobody wants to say. If COVID or no COVID, Central Manchester, which other seat check we?
Central
Hanover,
Kingston, none like
Central Kingston.
Central Kingston, I biggest one.
Eastern.
COVID tap them from come out, come vote, and it ain't tap Liberate. What caused that?
I saw them at that they want to say,
He
man.
never
They can't
tap
come
them
from
from
their
campaign
excuse.
when
Nobody
Mark
now buy
Golden
them.
and
Nobody
Damian
now buy what them
Crawford.
sell.
He never,
When
he
Mark
never,
Golden and Damian
and
Crawford, I walk upon people there, all people there, I spread COVID, give them, he never tap them though.
yeah,
But now
you
look,
know, say, you know, them are gonna say all kind of things to discredit the sweet, not true.
Yeah. Nobody now buy what them sell.
And the next thing what me always I say to them always I say, oh, people in the diaspora need to be able to vote. Me always I say, what is stopping people in the diaspora from voting? Some of them just on a paper and say, fly down to Jamaica and vote, and that is the problem.
But basically,
but
Lashika,
Shika, if you cannot, well, I'm sorry, Mikey, but if you cannot come down to vote, why you need to vote? Because that means
Exactly.
you're not come here, can't do no business or not at no point
Not
in time.
at all.
You don't need to vote. Them bright.
that is this. I believe Andrew was so visionary that when he took on the NIDS, his vision was not only to have identification, proper identification for the people, and to have better digitization, but he wanted, envision a part of digitization is to have nationals overseas voting as well, because you can identify them. You can say, all right, Goody come from Northwest St. Catherine, and she from, for example, just argument saying Lindsay Division, and she lives and is at this polling division. We can identify that's where she is. That's when you upgrade certain things and digitize. But guess what? PNP don't want that. They fight it out. Because they know the more we get more advanced and digitized, you know, people forget about the PNP now. Tell that, you know.
Not
So
only
these are
that,
some of the things they use.
but the fact that
Right?
they can't tease no more.
Exactly. Right? And what is happening? And I think we have to be fair. You see what happened to us in February last year was a combination of so many factors. One, right, the party base wasn't energized. So what is happening in the various divisions? You know, the workers are being appreciated, persons are feeling energized from the conference last year to now. I mean, the energy is there. Road works are happening. People get promotion. So there's a momentum with the governing party. That was happening.
But you know, when the General Secretary said them motivate from the conference, because the conference was well put together and then carry on.
Yeah, but Mikey, what happened to in February? We did not lose the election, so I don't really see what happened to in February.
No, what happened?
No.
No, hold on, Goody. No disrespect. What I'm saying is, we didn't lose the election, but the party base wasn't energized. That's the truth. It's not
you're right.
We lost a couple parish councils.
And
We lost a couple parish
We win two as well, Shika. We win two as well.
Yeah, we won some, but where we're coming from, we have to agree. So where we were, we are not there today, and that's a fact.
But
we don't take it say we didn't win, you know. We don't take it say we never won. But with all the work that the government was doing, we were expecting a better result as well.
Yeah, man, which we never
got. But said when it comes to local government election, the ruling party, how much time in the issue the ruling party ever?
Yeah, but you cannot compare the ruling party then with this ruling party. No, because there's literally nothing to compare. The ruling party then was doing nothing, absolutely nothing. And the only thing they used to win general election back then was propaganda. You understand me? Just like what they did to gain the momentum. Also, what is happening now, what we're seeing now is that people are realizing that PNP not have the use. PNP is the same old PNP. You understand me? Even though they won a couple parish council, people still not sitting up now go on. There's literally nothing coming from them. So downtown, them did a quarrel, say downtown dirty. Downtown is even worse now. So that is contributing as well too.
Just like the
momentum.
people, like true you talk like Chica, because same like just like Port Maria, the people them are ball.
Okay, no?
People are not at ball. They're sorry now, but then sorry when they late.
You know, say always go because a lot of the persons.
90% of PNP voted them, you know. Are like 55.
Then sit my stomach.
The set of people that
Politics.
You saying both money and house and then you.
I don't know young people.
When I come out by my life, man.
We like stop paying that young man, the man, because he not have nothing to do. Anyways, today she come and say that it's a dirty Richard Grape politics. Hear him the politics. Him know every community in Jamaica and him can go every community.
Yes, I am that man.
If say go and what me camera about when you contribute to Jamaica, Mr. Me contribute my title, then you no matter how you are complain, you can't tighter than me. So me no want you not what you have to say. And him a look dirty one when he must say Kirk, boss. Later you will go drink some liquor. Me say 200 there, I make love for the people in their life. Come off and go. Go. You should be feel like him.
Judy, remember, say, you are now G6 president. You have to conduct yourself better. You cannot advertise. I remember, say, you're high in demand. Remember.
No,
make she go and kill her political career.
How we just put
my political career card. Let me tell you this. I say Jamaican people like authenticity. And that is why Warmington can't lose. Because you see the truth is an insult, but it ain't no sin. Me, if me gonna put me not going to be no fancy stush speaking. And me I give the people them the raw and truth. Just like how Warmington give them and work for the people. I mean, no, for a fact, that will get me very far. Me no need to go pretend like me better than them. Because I am
Yes, a beautiful speaking can work.
Right, I wouldn't need to do the beautiful speaking. But you have these men in the PNP. All they want to name good life. In come back again on road a decent. And I'm like,
Not a good life.
What is wrong with PNP men and their aid for women? It is something that needs to be studied.
You don't need to study. They love
No,
man.
it actually needs to be studied.
Because
you know, say today
innate
hate for women. You know, say today me over hello neighbor, and I see him so the one name Blade Brown come and call me name. I said, don't call me name, but I don't like you. In the oh, she sound like she's stressed out. We were talking about the poll. She was stressed out because she sound like she's stressed out because she lose one heap of night sleep. Me tell him man say don't call me name, you know, and him still in the comment section and call me name, you know, they eat to man, you know. Me say what me see them do, what me see PNP man do with Rhoda. Men, girl them, PNP man, girl them do with Rhoda the other night.
Why you say man? They ain't men.
man, girl.
Them man, girl, they see period. Them man, girl, they see period.
Oh, you transit them.
Oh no, me no go down in the gutter. But let me tell you something. Them
and that is why they don't like me, Shika, because them expect me when they come with them attack, they expected me to just sit back and play. But then they don't say me is a man myself. So listen, when they go, I'm gonna tell Charmaine over there, right? I say, Auntie Charmaine, me no business where you want to say. Me respect you, but when they go to hell, me a hang them under Satan bars, you know.
Where's the good? If you go
when they go low, me I carry them go to hell, and if they go to hell, me I carry them under Satan bars. And this is what I was saying to the Overtalk Live. In the ring, you know, you have to be willing to go there, and me, I want to deliberate, but willing to go there. And I think somebody today would have only never say, the one of the reasons why Siago lost was because Siago was tit for tatting with the PNP. But I'm saying to them, Siago had to go and defend his character because there was no labor rights out there defending him like how Andrew have a army. Andrew don't even open his mouth because Andrew have a army. Thank God for we, the social media warriors, who is out there defending the Prime Minister. So him no need to do a Siaga. If Siaga had half of the back where Andrew have, he wouldn't have lost the election. If Siaga had half the back Exactly. Yeah, but I say if he had half the bucket away and Wallace had, he would have a better chance as winning the election. He never have nobody.
Just like how when he go into parliament. Just like how when Andrew went into parliament and gave him nice dandy speech about, oh, I will be reviewing this and integral. We just come out and tell us on a liar, the Prime Minister not corrupt. While he couldn't say it, we said it. Investigate the man for 3 years and still can't prove nothing. On a lie and wicked and I try to tarnish the man's reputation. If it was left up to Gleaner and TVJ, Andrew wouldn't have a job. Still available, by the way.
When they go low, we go lower, we go underground.
They are discussing. Today, one of them over there, oh, goody, if Jamaica still. And at the same time, Dino, oh, Goody is a teacher. She don't act like a teacher. And I'm like, these people give me more than 50 profession. I think I should go in the World Guinness Book of Records for the amount of profession I have. I know so they don't listen to. They are, me realize that these people are really some low IQ people. Because even when me say it in front of them, what I am, what I do, it's like them, because them with what happening in the country. Them see where I go on,
they
but
hear
because
they
them
want
stuck
hear.
in them ways, they hear what they want to hear and they see what they want to see. The babysitter,
The runaway.
they run away.
The shit
They want
clean
that-
But Goody, if that was the case, Goody, if that was the case, you wouldn't open no door nor close no door.
No, no man, that's when them say them things that them feel like say if it hurt my feelings or people are gonna look and say, oh, I should check in a friend or the and I'm like, okay then.
Ladies, let me ask you a question,
basically
ladies.
sleeping in taxi. You know people in taxi.
Lashika, you see that picture there with Andrew Payne? Wait, you there meeting over there?
Yes. What could have stopped me?
So you come and meet now, you not said nothing with dog John Crush, it was walk one. I don't understand.
Don't worry yourself, you can't see my deputy secretary. You don't worry yourself about that. Somebody got tried to say something, Maki?
Yeah, man. I try to get enough for crime. Just focus on something here, you know. So we have a number of female candidates and female MPs.
Maki, you know, so you need to come with a plan show night time. Me notice you. You need to come with a plan show and night time. You hear? And we can
Maki just silently said, listen, you know, for the loose talk, get back to business. You know, have to drip with so. All right, Maki, go on.
Yeah, man. We have some female candidates, female MPs. I want to get from you, ladies, in particular. How you think they're fearing out? What's going to happen? Let's go from Hanover to East. So we start from
Maki. Everybody's out
Tamika Davis. No, because what's happening?
Tamika's situation is kind of sticky, I'm not gonna lie. However, I'm not saying that she's not gonna win, but it's gonna take a lot of work.
You live in a Tamika constituency, sir?
No, but I'm telling you, based on what name we gonna share what they online.
But me know about Tamika constituency.
Oh, dear.
Me not give up on Tamika.
Again, I'm not giving up on her. I'm just saying, remember, guys, we have to be realistic. As much as we don't want to win all like 63 seat them, we know
tell us something.
Well, I don't know. Let me finish. We know the electors that are out there. Some of them, 3/4 of them illiterate, and then just vote because of color, especially comrades them. So we have to
Let me
be
tell you
very realistic.
something, Wealthy. The Bible says manifest your life. You hear? Life and death is in the power of the tongue. You hear? Good, it say 52 seats. If all
53.
labor rights
53, my dear. 53,
53,
53.
53. If all
53,
labor
it can
rights
be
set that
53 or whatever,
approach,
but if the work is not put in, it won't happen.
Thank you
Is
very much,
somebody?
I am
Livan.
get. Would
I'm
you? I
sorry.
am
It
getting
can
Somebody.
be any
there.
Hold on,
amount,
there,
but if the
Chica.
work not put in,
I
Chica.
say for Lolita, so she talk
Lolita
up
is
about
to
her
saying.
now,
that
no
she will go to
campaign and
PNP.
PNP
Guys,
campaigning hard.
now make me talk. PNP a campaign and PNP campaign and PNP reach at them peak. PNP will not go any further than where they are. Not see that? Let me tell you
All right,
something.
it's all
Let
right.
me tell you
It's it.
something.
All right,
Hold
hold
on,
on, 1 minute.
Live on, hold on. Let me tell you something. Una come here every day. You see, if Tamika down there put in her little work, she a gonna be successful. Remember me telling you that. You see, if you believe in yourself, you are gonna win. You have to believe in
Yes.
yourself. And she down there and she a do what she can do. Me nah say
Well, we
no
all know
labor
how
right to
people
lose
are
them
ungrateful.
seat. Me
We all
not
know
And
how
care
some
what
people
comment
are.
that
me
need to
nah
read neither,
say.
Chica. Some comment
Me
that we
nah
not
say
need to read them.
me nah say no labor right to lose their seat because every labor right to work. Every single one of them are work, especially the women. You can't get a seat that has been neglected for 30, 40 odd years and expect if you can work miracle night. You understand what I say?
And please
I
remember that she's a
I am a
first time
firm
MP.
I am a firm believer. Me believe in myself. And if
Yeah, we all
Tamika
believe, but the
believe in
thing is,
herself, if
that
Tamika believe in
that is what
herself,
cost us. That is what cost us in the problem with the local election because we were too complacent.
but you can't say we complacent and we not start campaign yet.
Nashika, it's not about campaigning. A lot of us were riding on the wave of the Prime Minister. And
Minister,
let
So
us
who
be
is
very
riding on the
frank.
wave of the Prime
we
Hold
Minister?
enough
on
of the
enough. Hold
MP and
on,
enough of the
guys.
MP
Just
them.
let me finish make my
Honestly,
point.
you have to just,
Let me make my
No, we're
point.
not talking about local government. Hold on, Wealthy.
Who
Local
no,
ride
government
on
but
the
in
wave
come
like
back,
Prime
but
Minister
it's the
now?
same. Remember, the same set of people them have vote.
Who is
I like a
no?
different set of
That
people
is
have vote. You
not
know, the same set
true.
of people them go vote.
That is not true. A lot of
We
people
getting
do
back
not
all of the
vote.
seat them. All of
A
them.
lot of
All
people
of
do
them.
not
I
vote
same set of people
in.
them go vote who vote
A
in the
lot
local
of people
government election.
do leader with the leader, the opposition, and the prime minister to go out there. And it is the first.
But that no make
When
no sense to live on attack.
when have
Because
you ever seen a local government campaign look like this? When? You know what that did?
yeah, but
That saved Mark. Cliff literally saved Mark. I am not going to
She
come
coming.
here and say no labor right, no new labor right are gonna lose them seat, especially Tamika. Tamika literally use basket to carry water. Nah, do that.
She coming. I'm tell you this.
Nashika, I'm not saying that she's
hold on,
not
Hold
the guy.
on
neglecting her
now,
Hold
seat.
on,
Wealthy.
hold on. The
Hold on,
guy.
Wealthy.
Well, last week I said last week 100% right. Live on is not the same people and we're going to vote. Because, all right, say in a road constituency, you believe the road are going to get 5,000 votes in a general election?
How much did you get the last time? I remember.
8,100 and something.
No, man.
And politics. Remember say Rhoda said the other night, Rhoda said people look on her until I say MP. We are going to vote PNP, but don't expect so we are going to vote. But when a general come, we are vote for. She said she was expecting it because them looking at her face, some people looking at her face and tell her so they are going to vote in the local for the PNP. So we can't
Because the
and we
councils are
keep on
people
say
like what them know and what them sit
and
down
we
with, grow with, whatever.
and
It's like a
and we
favor
yeah.
vote then.
Yeah, and we keep on and say people are right for the prime minister coattail. The prime minister is popular. We cannot take that from the prime minister. But if we're going to look across all sector or all the constituencies, may I say, everybody at work. So if
Everyone I
you
know.
cannot say the people them are right for the, yes, the prime minister has a popularity, but I don't like say them now do no work and I expect say the prime minister go come save them. That's not what is happening.
All right, one minute.
Can I make my point?
Listen. Yeah, misunderstand this, the whole concept of the thing. The popularity of the Prime Minister, yes, is we not take that for the Prime Minister. No one is taking that. The thing is, not for the MP them, they now come out contact the people them now see them not at all. Yes, sir, even though them at work,
Tell me,
even though them at work, no, me can't specify. Me can't find out one right now.
I
have
can
no for them
specify.
people they not communicate with the people them.
Who that though? Because the whole I new MP them are working.
Me not talk just new MP.
All of them are do their work. You see, all of them are work.
Guys, let me tell you, and I'm going to be very honest. Some of the MPs them they do shit. They were doing mediocre work. And it's the truth. Whether I don't like it, yes or no.
Well,
hold on, let me finish my point.
No.
Let me finish
your point. What you call media group work? What you call media?
Let me finish my point.
And I would love for him to identify the constituency.
Look here, guys. A part of it, we must speak truth, and we know because
identify the constituency.
One of them in St. Catherine near Warmington seat, he does little to no work, and that is the truth.
You live in a constituency?
No. You're talking
about my MP now, so you live in a constituency? Because I'm my MP you're talking about. You live in a constituency?
I don't live in this constituency.
No,
however,
but you can't,
I have family.
Oh,
that
you have
live.
You listen, well, you go off a hearsay.
No,
live in the constituency. You cannot do that, and this is what we are talking about.
Let me finish my point, please.
Finish your point. Finish your point.
Because if people them with me hear from a Rockstone labor right, a lot of the rules. Listen, Goody, let me finish my point.
Finish your point.
Lot of the roads, some of them in that very deplorable condition. And little to no effort they say have not been made. I don't know the plans that the MP has currently, but we must speak truth and speak it well. Some of the times the MPs do little to no work because one, they get a so-called safe seat that no matter what goodie, they are going to do little to no work.
Which MP
work. Look here now, guys. I want us to be very realistic.
Hold on, Goody, beg you a second.
My MP right now. When I ask you, tell me, I tell you.
Goody, hold on. So, hold on, let me talk.
We're not been in an argument, because we're not being realistic and we're not being true to ourselves.
Hold on. But Wealthy, why would you bring up though? Remember we are talking about who are gonna go back, who have a chance to win. Why you would bring up a
we passed that a long time now and
Alright, politics. Remember,
hold on. Why we are gonna talk about as a labor right? We know you have the opposition leader, Theme Constituency. You have Angela Brownberg, you have all of them. We not talk about that man they win by near 5,000 votes. That man they are safe seat. How we reach this? So we are talking about new MP and who have a chance to go back. So why we are going, even if I saw you go, why would we want to bring down that MP?
Hello, sir. I'm my MP you're talking about. And you're not living at the constituency. You say your family them who are Rockstone labor right. Me not Rockstone labor right, me a labor right? Me not ask you, me a tell you say me MP work. Me not ask you, tell me I tell you say him work. So me don't know which part them live. With them, and mind you, most of his constituency are housing development. Do me not know if I know a we as laborites don't come on platform and talk about the mismanagement with PNP, but we are quick to point out the non-workings of a Labourite MP. Point in case, Tamika Davis is a first-time MP who was robbed 2 years from her being an MP, right? 2 years. PNP had that seat for almost 31 years. Politics, me right or me wrong? 31 years around that.
Yeah, man, over
What can
30.
Tamika Davis do so significantly that will put a dent in that 31 years of mismanagement? This is my say to the people that we are listening and the people that are Hanover. If we could have sit down with the PNP mismanagement and
Yeah,
non-representation.
JLP girl from the constituency, and she said 40.
Let me go back to
sit down
something
with
good.
them for 40 years. Me not see why we can't sit down with a working MP. We are trying to correct the wrongs. Tamika Davis,
You know the next thing. You know the next thing affecting Tamika. The next thing affecting Tamika is the NWA supervisor, and is somebody who work closely, right? Don't dare tell me this with the MP, not Tamika, but Dave Brown. She tell me say the NWA supervisor is a PNP man. You hear? Remember say PNP municipality is run. Remember say the municipality is run by PNP. You hear? So no see the challenge. Me hear say the lady was even trying to fix some feel or something like that.
Yes,
Thank you, sweetie. And they block her.
Yeah.
The community center and then block her. You hear me say? If you guys were listening to Rhoda the other night, Rhoda say the agencies are more political more than anything else.
And this is
more than the politician them. The next thing that we need to look at as well, guys, is that yes, some labor rights may have some seats. From Wapikili Philippa, we call it a safe seat, but Jamaica literally had no money to do nothing at all. Remember, you know, when the Prime Minister go Washington go meet with IMF, you know, him said them turn him back, you know, him say him walk out of the place with him head held down, you know, right? Him shame, right? And he said he promised himself that Jamaica will never be in this position again. So sometimes we are look and we are say, but him did it forever, him did it for this. PNP sabotage Jamaica because of politics all the time. So we have to remember them something there. And now Jamaica just a silicon money.
Lashika.
And now Jamaica just a seat there now. We have our own money, can do road. We can pay public sector workers. Right? We can get resilient parking at Portmore. Look at what is happening. We did broke. And me and you know, say when you're broke, you're torment, you're stressed out, you can't do nothing at all. Your house want paint and you have to just sit down there, look funny and just wipe down the wall and the paint come off same time. Literally, that's where Jamaica is coming from. So we could have said, yes, a safe seat so more. If the money never did, they just never did if you fix it. The next thing, COVID took literally 3 years from us.
Well,
so we can't come here, come say them something here. The new MPs them are got a hit in them got a stump in them track. You know why? COVID put a stall to everything. Jamaica could have
last week were really wicked to them, you know.
Yeah man.
the younger ones though, Lashika, the younger ones are really,
man, even though we want to look
really
and say
pushing, they're really
man.
trying. And just like the guy said, I kind of understand and kind of agree with some of what he said, because I've had some things we just don't want to discuss in the open, right? But I've had and I've seen things with the older ones, they just, I don't want to say too much. You understand? But something I must admit.
This is what I am saying, Archie.
That I agree with
This
him.
is what I am saying. Jamaica never have no money. Jamaica never have the money that Jamaica have now.
Not that it never ever used to share.
But you know
good,
something though, Lashika.
Hold on, Arcade.
Mhm.
Hold on. We never have the money. So we could have said them did it. Look, politics. You remember we asked the guy the other day from from JC Hutchinson
Yes,
constituency.
yes,
You
yes.
asked him, and the guy delivered so eloquently. The guy said, yes, JC always win him seat, but but he won under PNP government and he couldn't do anything because he never got any money. He said in 2007 when Bruce Golding won the election, that's when he saw a little change in the constituency, right? That is when Bruce Golding said, no, we have to put in the constituency development fund where every MP is going to get the same
But
amount
you
of
want
money.
to share something with
Hold on. Let
Lashika?
me just finish and then I chip in, please. And then he said when they lost the election again, JLP lost the election. He said literally come like everything stopped in the constituency. And it's when we won back again in 2016, he said he started to see more improvement. So we could have said, yes, them have a seat from Wapikill fill up, but if them not get no money, them can't do nothing. And I land there.
Them can't do
Yeah,
nothing.
just to top up on what you're saying, Lashika, it's not even sometimes it's not even the money with most Jamaican people. Some of them want interaction, and that would be enough. And sometimes they really don't go out there and interact with the people. All right. Another thing, you know what I found out the other day, and I don't know if I should even say this. I found out that, like in Portmore, we have some roads here that is in dire need of fixing. And I was told that money came, money was given to fix the road. But what they do, when they don't fix the road, they withhold the money. And when sending back the money, they get a portion for themselves, which is why they refuse from fixing the road.
That is not true. That is not
I
true.
thought our council was not.
That is not true. That is not true. That is
Listen
not
to what
true.
I said for you. No,
That is not
listen
true.
again, Lashika, to what I said.
Me hear what you say.
We hear very
Portmore.
clear where the arcade.
In
That is
Portmore,
so who get the money in Portmore?
you know who get the money?
No, I mean, I know who get the money. Me and a magician, miss. Orchid, me and a magician. Because if it's a council
All right.
road,
No,
if it's a
listen, no, listen to me carefully, you know. The people them were things that them own Portmore, that in charge, like the mayor and the
The
man
municipality. The members of the municipality do them own
but
thing,
we're
you
not
know.
talking about municipality right now. We're talking about labor rights. And labor rights we're talking about right now. So we're not talking about municipality. We're talking about labor rights.
what I am saying.
The topic of the conversation
No,
is about
no,
labor.
no,
We're talking about labor. No, but you're making it seem as if
No,
when you say
I'm
that, you know,
stopping
and you say you
what
can't say it, you
Lashika
make it
was
seem
saying.
as if. No, but you make it, remember we are talking about labor rights. So you make it seem as if labor rights not fix the road because they will get a percentage.
No,
That is what you get from
Lashika
it,
was
Chika, what
saying
you get
that.
from it.
That's
No,
why I asked
Lashika was
who.
saying.
That's why I asked who get the money.
Okay.
That's why I said not
Goody.
true. Because I
No,
don't know
but
if
some
MPs
goody,
getting
no, sir,
money.
do all we passionate and thing. But listen, no man, certain person got money, Lashika, and the man withhold it, and we have a counselor. When I say we, you're supposed to know what I'm saying. And that poor man cannot do crap, just like you said, because he's under where we are. He's under those people. He cannot. So I was just in agreement with what you were
You're
saying.
Okay, you're saying the PNP, maybe talk. She's saying the
Yeah.
PNP municipality. The PNP municipality get the money for get the JLP councillor, him not get it and the money return and them then take a money outside for themselves, and that she has say. So she is basically alluding to what I was saying, that sometimes
exactly.
the municipalities have a lot to do with what is happening.
Exactly.
Some of the road
and
them.
if you see we road,
Yeah, and if you go back,
see
you know,
our roads,
you remember
it's
when
a
Colonel
disgrace.
Charles tried to fix the road the other day, Arcade,
Yeah.
and the man go down the
Yes.
fight the man for stop the road.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a municipality road.
Exactly.
And them something here happening in Jamaica, you know. Of them things
Yeah,
here
man,
happening
I
in
was
Jamaica.
just
same with the young lady I sent me with them not give no money.
I was just contributing to your story and in agreement
Yeah,
with
but
it
you're talking
because
of parables I would not understand.
yeah,
So
because like I think we had a discussion the other day and I told you that sometimes I have to, you know.
yes. So that's why me
Chica,
say
one of the prime example of that is Northeast St. Catherine, and I wish somebody could trade this like to Currency Morrison. It's a perfect example. That is what we would consider JLP safe seat. But guess what? We always win the seat when PNP in our power. So if you go there now and see the significant amount of work what the MP is doing, you as an outsider who do not know where that constituency is coming from, you would say that the MP is not doing anything.
you know the next thing too, Goody. You know the next thing too. The roads with the spark program that they come in with now. You know what them say? We not care if a municipality road, private road, central government road from the community say fix it. From the constituency say to fix it, we're going to fix it. If they never took that approach, a lot of people wouldn't be happy with the spark program.
Because guess what? It's in Northwest St. Catherine. Northwest St. Catherine don't depend the list. Why? Because you go and no consultation meeting in a Northwest St. Catherine, and then would have blame the labor rights. But the MP is not effective. But well, T, let me tell you this. You offend me a while ago when you talk about my MP. Because when I ask me, I tell you, remember I live in a PNP section of that constituency. And you see when my MP roll up, all of the boy them, they say them a PNP, they are foot. And that just goes to show the type of MP that he is.
know him as an underground MP, hands-on MP.
Don't insult my MP like that again. I beg you, please. Don't do that. Thank you.
So we said Tamika didn't have the benefit of a full term then, ladies. That's what you're saying.
She doesn't have the benefit of a full term, and also somebody said that PNP was on there for 40 years. Also, remember, she doesn't have any counselor working with her, right? So she don't have no counselor. She's trying to reverse 40 years of mismanagement. She is not a I think this is why other people is discrediting her. It's because she's not aggressive.
JLP girls come down there.
She is not aggressive, and I think a lot of persons is if you're not aggressive like me and you're soft spoken when it comes to them feel like say you're not work. Then
it has nothing to do with aggressive.
Well, when I say aggressive, I mean like cuss and
no, and
let me use a different word.
Come
on. You're not out there, if you're not vocal, if you're not outspoken, if you're not forceful, people would see it as if you are not and that is the Jamaican
like you're weak.
It's just the truth.
People think she's weak because of that, because she's an introvert.
I'm not saying that she's weak.
Look,
never say you wealthy. We're not saying you.
We're not talking about you wealthy. We are talking in general. Look for Favor Williams.
But me finish now, man. Good God. Give me the opportunity to speak, please.
But me attack and you cut me off, sir.
No, but remember I was speaking and then you cut me off. Come on, man. Again, guys, it's not about being aggressive or being out there as much as whatever. But look at Anne-Marie. Anne-Marie is a very first time MP. Very first time MP. But you see her almost everywhere in her constituency. Doing her
No, she's not the first time MP.
Anne-Marie, I know was first time MP. The 2020 Anne-Marie win the election.
No, she won the election before 2020.
No. She's not the first time MP.
She won the by-election before 2020.
She won the by-election before 2020. Okay.
Yeah, man.
And then again, guys, we cannot use social media. Sorry, honey. Sorry.
Thank you, man. Thank you. So,
thank you, sir.
Like how you'd have the Anne-Marie then, because before 2020, She
But
was
yeah, temple for cut in because you can't look funny like that.
well, I know, guys. Let me bring my point across. You see, likability sells. Not saying that I don't like her. Don't misconstrue my point. However, you have to be very intentional in what you do. Yes, the social media plays a lot gives you a lot of ground that you would cover as a member of parliament, especially first time MP. When we would see first time MPs, even Rhoda Moy just come in politics, but you see her very frequently. Yes, well, I understand that Tamika has a reserved personality. That is totally fine. But at the end of the day, you can't be too reserved in politics. Politics, you have to be upfront and you have to showcase yourself. You have to go out there and use your platforms to bring the message to the people. And you have to firm. You can't lay it back, especially when you just got a seat that you know PNP have for 40 years. Yes, COVID happened. Yes, but at the end of the day, you have to market yourself and you have strategy. You not get that at this point. I wasn't getting that from her, and people on the ground can say it too. You have to be marketable and put out yourself out there. You understand? Look on Rhoda. Yes, Rhoda not no counselor. She had a counselor, but she not no now. You understand? And a lot of persons didn't have any counselor, but they were out there. You put your thing on social media, show up and showcase your thing and make people see say you're visible and you're active.
Well, see, me go cut in and ask you a question. When she put her thing on social media, who is she showcasing it to?
To her constituents and to other persons.
If our constituents, if she do the work in her constituents, why they need to sit on social media if know that she had work when she had do the work in the constituency?
Remember, our constituency
But me need to ask one question too.
Well, no. Remember, our constituency is not just subjected to one particular area. So when
Wealthy, follow me line of reason. If the MP come and fix my road, why do I need her to put it on social media? Remember my road, she fix me walk on every day. Why do I need her to put it on social media? Then register it registered in my brain say she actually fixed my road.
She need external validation from people who don't live in the constituency.
Because I'm going to go further. I've never seen any work being of Minister Favor Williams on social media.
You ever see Wami on social media?
You just get the word out of my mouth.
Wami not even have a social media page.
No, if Wami come in like me, Jesus peace. And yet he's so
I'm not trying to devaluate your point in a way, but when me I try one politics.
Another thing we need is look on the party come with that thing to go at some MP to give delegate a chance to evaluate them. You don't say all we have beat her, she never fear work, never quest coming to be.
Not all
who
of
you talking?
Take me out of the way. Take me out of the way. Now put me there. Not we. You know me delusional, but when come to my party.
So that means when the party look on her and evaluate, she do a good job.
Also, politics, I understand it because there are some constituencies where the workers on the ground right now either just finish a party workers vote or about to go into one. So you're saying that she has never gone through that. So there's no question as to whether or not they want her as MP down there.
Exactly.
That's what you're saying. Understood.
So I believe we as JLP beat her too much. I don't know why. Because I can tell you, Crystal Lee. All right, so what you say about Crystal Lee, Wealthy?
Crystal Lee is visible. And you're seeing Crystal Lee.
Which part you see her?
What do you mean, which part you see her?
May I ask which part you see Crystal Lee?
Crystal Lee is on our social media platforms.
Me never see a social media page Crystal Lee yet.
What do you mean?
Which one?
Share it to me, because we never see Crystal Leap on social media. Never.
Crystal Lee
Share
is
it to
on
me,
Twitter.
Yes,
Hold on, let me finish now, man.
Yes, Goody.
Crystal
Yes,
is on
Goody.
Twitter.
That's true.
She's on
She's very
Instagram.
visible. It's
Very
No,
Instagram
hold
visible.
on,
and
man.
Facebook.
Hold
Look
on.
here now.
Visible.
Hold on
When
now.
you say visible on
Let me
social
make this
media.
point.
Yeah,
Remember,
hold
there's
on,
a
Wealthy,
video. Hold on, just let
hold
me make
on.
this one point and
Oh
then
my God,
I
go
can
on.
talk. Chris, there's a video that came out. A man did a video. I think it was last year. We came out and he talked about a road that Crystal Lee did. And he said for the first time, as a first-time member of parliament, this road has never been fixed in 10 years. I must say from Brownstown to
Thank you for the
somewhere.
follow.
I don't
think
remember
I
the
remember
road.
that.
But
And
yeah,
it came
I
out
think I remember
and she's
that.
on her page, she's on her social, giving out and doing her regular things. That's what
Let me
I'm
tell you
talking
something.
about, guys.
Let me say
What
something,
me
Goody.
feel?
Hold on,
Me
Goody.
Shika. Oh my. Hey,
Go on,
go
Goody.
on,
Go on.
deputy.
All
Go
right.
on, Shika.
All right. You know, say, let me tell you something. And I think a lot of us don't know this. You see, lobbying, you see, where you are located in the island has a lot to do with what
Amen.
goes on,
Amen.
with what
Amen.
goes on in your constituency as well. You see, Crystal Lee Backetive in a normal.
True, Shika, true.
It no normal. What's your name? Tamika may only get government support because literally nothing is in Hanover. She walk go say, you know, say, me want 10 bag of cement to do this. Me want some asphalt up there so, and she get it. So different parts of the island, you get different results.
And some
Me I
some
tell
parts
you
of the
not
island, like
this
the
sec.
But
rural
Lashika,
areas.
well, Anna, it now brings
Crystal
your point. It brings your argument to a different point.
But me have to tell you
A
this.
totally
No, it's the
different
same
point.
Me
thing.
have to say it. Me have to
No,
say it
what I'm
because
trying to
some
say, you
people
know,
are going to. What you alluded to was that Crystal Lee is doing more than what Tamika was doing, or her work is being more showcased more than Tamika. And I say
Is more
this to
popular.
say, yeah, and I say this to say, I may attack from a place of no. Crystal Lee, Backetive, heavy. Crystal Lee, me that support is heavy. Crystal Lee can pick up her phone and say X, Y, and Z. And X, Y, and Z happen tomorrow morning.
When me can get a talk, don't let me know.
Make it clear, say, I know government share make it call too.
And the government hurt the Chamber of Commerce in St. Anne's. No normal. The support that she gets from the business community, no normal, and I probably would want to say the same for Matthew. So different parts of the island, and I same thing me did I said to politics earlier, say if we put somebody strong in some of these seats who are able to go and do lobbying for themselves, they will be able to move in certain direction. But if you're weak, if it's not there, then you just cannot get it. A lot of MPs.
Brings back to what I was saying earlier. I can say it now, honestly. Somebody tell me why Fitz Jackson sit down on his backside for how many years and people still rush out and vote, and I cannot see anything that has been done by that man. I would just like somebody help me to understand why. If something wrong with our people, or it must be covered with some goods, or I cannot begin to understand why.
I think it's on his last lap now, then, Market. I really believe that. I think it's on his last lap now.
But
Trust me.
okay,
That's why the Vikings are hard against more.
From what I heard, he's not going anywhere. He said he was, but he has changed his mind.
When I mean last lap, I think he's
electorate that I think is feeling the pressure. That's what I mean.
Okay, got you.
Levan said he wanted to make a point. Let us hear from him.
All right. Me just say something earlier now, and me feel say the panel misunderstand when me say work and campaign. I'm explaining what I say. All right. Anybody else have grandparents?
I have
Anybody
my grand and my great grandmother alive.
All right. You ever hear them tell us say, you can't come look for me, but you don't have no money?
That is it. Of course. Are you
All
more
right.
happy? You know why you
All
don't
right.
think you nothing.
All right. That's all I try for sure. That's all I try to explain. So the thing is, you know, I feel do the physical work every day, you know, but by people can talk to you.
Right.
Interaction.
Interaction, you get a better understanding. And then people are more like, because people, let me tell you, you see, the information is lacking with certain things where people don't know. Even today, me I explain to a guy who live in my era about the water amnesty. And he say never know all of this.
All right. So, and
But Levan, question was stop him from no. Because what age
No,
is the
all right, hold on.
because a lot of persons don't have
no, but I know what you understanding. I can't hear where I say, where you Levan?
In hear about it, but he don't have a full understanding on it. So when I tell him how it work, he must say, he hear about it, but he never know how to go at it. I'm going to explain to him and tell him how to go at it. And he said, Monday morning, he will clear up his bill. So the thing is, all right, you see if MP them, like, councillors or MP, whatever, like, come, push the institution.
So why never go at the MP office? Why never go?
Lashika, that's not the
too
point.
spoiled.
Yeah,
we're too spoiled in Jamaica. We're too spoiled.
The point that he's trying to make is that when you're on the ground with your constituents,
he can be not the only one. And he must be not be the only one. No. You can have like 50 people that want to know exactly.
But he said he's familiar. He said he's familiar with it. Why never pick up your phone and call one the commission and ask them how it works?
you know, some because you just respond and all listen to understand.
You cannot tell me that I am listening to. You cannot tell me that I am listening to respond and I'm not understanding. What am I understanding?
The point that he's trying to make, like,
the guy live where we live. How
much people vote in their constituency?
How much people vote in my constituency? I bought it on my MP.
So we're going to put it cap at 15. We're going to put it cap at 15,000 voters. Whether them are JLP or them are PNP, right? The MP is for everybody. You're telling me that if, all right, before I say that, the MP is on the ground. How much out of those 15,000 voters is the MP expected to visit and see on a
enough to visit a specific person? Like you call community meetings. Like you say you go come at Adelphi or you come at Dumfries or you come at Samatan or you go Goodwill or you go Blyston or whatever. Listen. Una try to use the ignorance.
No, Ivan, we are asking valid questions because Sparks program meeting does what? How much people in the constituency got a Sparks program meeting?
Goody.
May I ask you a question? The constituency got a Sparks program meeting.
I'm supposed to tell us no Sparks program no keep on my community. Would you believe that? Because the thing is, the road, the MP will already know the road they want to fix. By we giving him the
so, but they're gonna make it seems as if the MP me done. All right, Ivan, continue your point. Me done.
Can I?
Yeah.
One second, Levan. Let me help you out. What Levan is saying is that just like look, and this is very important, but I want to listen before I
They
respond.
not
Please.
listen, they just reason with
Look at,
ignorance.
let us take, for example, Michelle Charles. Michelle Charles. Take, for example, Michelle Charles. Do you see how visible she is based on her interaction?
But
them say Michelle Charles now do nothing same way.
It's better you done the argument they wealthy. A whole heap of time we depend life. Where we have here different Michelle Charles, where amount of people from St. Thomas. A course her so she not do nothing. She don't got force up on camera. So we are go with
Alright.
that.
What I'm simply saying, and what Livan was simply saying, is to have your regular interactions with your constituents. I am not saying that it is not happening in Tamika's case. I don't know. But based on what is, listen to what I am saying, and it go back to my point, guys. When people see what is going on, especially through your interactions on your platforms, it sells. It sells. You have regular meetings with your constituents, even if you have all your constituency there, or whatever. You take out a week out of your work schedule and say, you know, sir, this a week I'm going to dedicate to my constituency.
But
Well,
Let me finish my point for the love of God.
No.
For the love of God, let me finish my point.
No, listen, my 80-year-old granny and grandfather, the MP post on his social media, all that ever affect them and their voting now. Tell me. Tell me all that ever affect them and their voting.
What I'm simply saying is that
Let me say something.
you
Let me
you
say
have to be
something.
boots on the ground same way, just as how you're visible.
Let me
What
say
Livan
something.
is saying,
No, but yeah, but me
is
say
to
then
take
going at
more
the office.
time out of your schedule
No, not everybody can
and go
office.
into the
And everybody
constituency
can go to the office.
and regular visit.
Everybody can
You
go
know,
to the
if you go
office.
everywhere, this week I said,
Let me say something.
division. This week me I go through this division, yeah. And me go through this one I wanted them next month.
Hold on, Wealthy, hold
Me
on.
don't want to just listen and a rebut for no rebut sake and just
Hold on,
answer for no.
Hold on, the man we
You
have a
listen to what I'm saying.
Wealthy, we have
And then
a
make no
discussion.
sense. Me come here and me talk. I don't know listen to a live and I say
But
either
now,
we are listening to respond.
we are listening. No. Well,
You are listening to respond. Don't tell me that you're not listening to
You caught
respond.
up in your preconceived notion, and you are not. We're arguing with facts, and we're arguing logically. Livan said, listen to what Livan said, and Livan correct me if I'm wrong. There was no Sparks meeting because the people had already communicated to the MP so the MP never have a reason for keep a Sparks meeting. That's what they said, Livan.
That is an underground underground MP.
So I'm saying no. If you have a case, Livan, if you have a case like that,
You see,
where the
MP, all right.
Oh my God, Livan, if you have a case
You
like
cannot
that, where
compare a Ed Bartlett with a Tamika Davis. Ed Bartlett has all them council and them
But
Ed
you are
Bartlett
not
has
in
senior member
Tamika Davis
parliament.
constituency, Wealthy.
We have
You
to
don't
hold
know
on, you have to hold
if
on.
they're seeing her. You're just using social media to judge her. Social media, you're using to judge her.
Well, more than one case make it, they ain't fix these specific roads because they usually have major black up, like people usually block the road them so you just have to fix them the road because they usually block the road them.
All right, so Livan, my question to you is, would you say that your MP is not working?
Is all right. That's why.
Will you say your MP is a non-performer? Is it a yes? Is a yes or no? Is a non-performer?
Goody. Hold on, listen.
Me not go around the bush. Me just want specific.
Me not and I go around the bush. You have to listen. You have to specific. It's when I say work. So they put work. Work is when he get the road fixed, he get the pipe fixed and get drain clean. Me not talk that. I'm not talking about that. Me I say like you see when the government put out anything, you have a lot of people just listen, but they don't get an understanding of what the government just say. So you see, when you carry out the agency coming at the community and the agency explain to the community what the process is, it's more better for
I
people.
disagree with that. Me disagree with
Why
that.
you disagree with that?
You know why me disagree with that? Jamaican people don't take interest in those kind of things.
Lashika, you cannot say that,
will.
Lashika.
Me not ask
You
Christ
can't
about
say
that.
that, Lashika.
Me not
And
ask
everybody
Christ
like you
about
are
that.
right.
Hold
And
on, let me
you
finish,
cannot
please.
put everybody in your category.
Let me finish,
you can't
please.
say everybody to understand. You can't say that,
Me
Lashika,
don't know.
everybody to understand.
Let me tell you something. Jamaican people love spoon feeding. And let me tell you this.
They're too
Run
entitled.
we come a foreign all the time. And yes when budget
They're
read
too
and done it done.
entitled.
We're too entitled. We never elected MPs in Jamaica to come and sit and come and we door come walk and knock and we door and
But
say,
you
you
know,
know, this
say
is
that
happening
last
today.
year,
We me don't talk, me make
remember, I know
talk.
everybody have to understand.
Allow me to speak.
You don't have to understand.
Allow me to speak.
You know, like
please,
you not
and
understand
time
what you
you-
are saying.
What me not say? You can't say what me never say.
Look, all right. Well, I
You cannot say what me never
look
say.
on it. Look on it. Hanover is a deep rural community where a lot of the persons are not formally educated. In order for those persons to understand,
You're not
what
allowing
a
me
budget
to
is,
speak,
what a
Wealthy.
budget. Well, I know, man. Let me finish the
You're
point,
not.
miss.
No, me speak and you speak
in order for
already.
them to understand, or for some people understand and say, oh, this is going to benefit me, you have to be the middle ground as the member of parliament
So,
and
Wealthy,
your
what
team
But
to
you think
explain to them and show them and say, this is this, and
you're
so on.
So,
alluding to
Wealthy, answer the
Tanika
question.
alone.
What was the
Everybody I go up to par.
Shika?
You're alluding to Monica alone, and I think that is very wrong of you to be judging
Shika
her based
asking
on
the
social
question,
media.
what
The
was
next
the
thing,
PNP doing for 40 years? Why they voted for
Oh,
the
you
PNP
keep
for
on worry
40
about
years?
PNP,
the next
PNP, the
thing
No,
one.
I
no,
am
Livan,
saying,
hold on.
hold on, Goody. Let me
Livan,
finish,
hold on,
Goody.
man. Are the same voters. So what was the with PNP? Did I keep town hall meeting and I show them the bad road where them not fix and the drain will clog up? Because Bonus really not make no sense.
No, you know what I mean? The thing is now, Andrew,
Livan, me
election.
know Ed Bartlett constituency very well. I know Ed Bartlett constituency very well, and I know Ed Bartlett constituency is in my office. While Ed Bartlett is not on the ground in his constituency, enough things are going in a Ed Bartlett constituency. Whole heap of things. Me not ask Christ about it. You know what? You know what?
Last week you know. I'm just stop you a while ago. You just stop you say you tell me you just say something what me never say. You just say something what me never say.
Una say you want to see the man, that you say. You are saying you want to see the man.
No.
Ashika, can I say something?
Me say people and everybody go understand.
Yeah, but if not everybody go understand, you're saying the man supposed to come in on the constituency. I am saying to you, we never elected MPs to come knock on people door. We elected them to go into parliament and pass. Hold on now. We elected them to go in the parliament to pass.
Were they knocking on doors?
Hello.
Come on, man.
Wanna make me talk now?
When I hear from
allow me to speak. I'm in need for make the point.
You're mislead.
What me I mislead people are saying? What am I misleading people saying, Levan? I am saying we elected these people to go to parliament. When there's time to campaign, yes, they're going to come at your door, but you cannot expect the MP to be doing the same thing. Just allow me to talk, Levan. Allow me to speak, please. We cannot expect the people, the MPs, to do the same thing that they're doing during campaign time. When it's campaign time, no government business now go on. Right? So them have all the time to walk the nook and cranny of our constituencies. Jamaicans have to take an interest. Jamaicans have to take an interest in their life. We have to follow.
Lashika, and the point just flew right over your head a while ago.
Can I say
Because
something?
just
Can
hold on, the Bridget.
You know, tell me about the point flew over my head over your head it
Because
ago.
listen, just let me
All
make
right.
this point. Because what
Over
you're
your
saying does
head
not
it
make any
ago.
sense. You're
You
saying that
can't tell me
MPs
what me I say no make sense. You
MPs are
can't tell me
elected,
that.
yes.
If
MPs are elected to
if
go
it
to
was making
parliament.
sense,
But
if
at
it
the end
never
of
did
the
make
day,
sense,
Lashika,
the Prime
you
Minister
still
would
have
have
to
out there know a
maintain.
campaign. If
All
it
right,
wasn't
Still have
making
to
sense, the
maintain.
Prime Minister would have been out there know a campaign.
But
Lashika,
Lashika, you
don't
still have
drag
to
it from
maintain
because
your
you're right.
you
Me
still
never
have to
say back.
maintain
You
your
talk,
No.
connection
God, it's
with your
not gonna wait.
constituents. You still have to
Me never
maintain
say
your
back.
connection with them.
But
So
me,
whether
Me
or
never
not
me
say
never
back.
said them
nobody's
again them
saying that you're going
constituents.
to
Me say
launch
you
a
can go at the
full-blown
office as
campaign to
well.
go
The
out in your
MP, me
community.
remember one
And
man come on
everybody
the
can
live
go to
and
the
the
office.
MP come and guest and he,
Depends.
we
Everybody
ask
can go to
him
the
where
office.
are
And
you?
everybody
We
can
say
go to the
where
office.
you? And the man I say,
All right.
oh,
One
I
at a
am not
time,
home. I
And
please.
go to
everybody
work
can go to the
9 to
office. So
5.
understand that.
And we
everybody
All right.
can go
understand
to the
that,
office.
Lashika.
Jamaica,
But
Davis
what
are
I'm
going to win
simply
her
saying
seat
is
and
that
that's it. Who don't
I
leave the
don't
argument
expect
now, no?
her, I do not expect her to go out like a campaign she had run and got people yard every day or every week. But what we're simply saying, or what I'm simply saying is that you still have to maintain your connection with your
Oh, you know that
constituents.
now happen, Wealthy. That's my. Oh, you know that now happen.
I did not say it's not happening. I'm just simply pointing out a fact. Whether you are there, yes, whether you're elected figure of parliament, yes or no, you still have to take one day out of your schedule and say, you know what? Me I go down a spur tree, go chat
Politics.
to somebody. Me I
Big
go
up
go this so, and me I go go
program.
this so, me I go go one local
Politics.
graduation. Me I
Politics.
go go
What
this
did
so, me I
I
go go.
say?
You still have to maintain your
Orlando
connection.
Terry Long is in his constituency every single
24/7.
Thursday. He is in
24/7.
his
Bridget a talk, no, give Bridget a talk.
Oh,
Give Bridget
24/7
a
in
talk.
there.
he is
So
Wait,
in
there's
his
Bridget, just sit up
practically no
now.
constituency
excuse.
every Thursday. The man have a constituency day when in their office, and
All
people
right.
who want to go see him
All
go
right.
there and see him. When I
So
mentioned
everybody
that
can go to
point
the office.
earlier, you
Everybody
know
can
they
go to the
say
office.
if everybody can go to office. So
No, but
if
hold
you
on.
want,
That
if
But
you
when
have iron a
MP
fire,
come
if
down
you
there.
have whatever, who are go seek, or go.
But
If you have
if
Lashika,
you
need a
have
fire,
raw food, they will have a sick
but
fire.
or
But
go.
Lashika, what I'm saying,
hold
you see,
on,
listen,
hold on,
hold
Wealthy, hold
on,
on,
but
Wealthy.
you use
When a
same
MP
Terry Long,
come round,
Alashika.
Hey,
You use
well,
same Terry Long,
politics,
But
now
if
hold
you
on.
when
observe
a
Terry Long,
MP come
you
around, what
realize,
you
oh,
can really say to a MP, when a MP come around and him have the elected,
Politics.
what
No,
personal you can say
DJ,
to
me
him?
to want come up and say
that you
something.
know.
You can't make him come out and make me to come up and say something. Yeah?
All right, go. You want to make your point, so go ahead and talk.
Come on, it's all right. Because everybody is shouting thing me can't manage.
The man I said
Me just want make my point and then I can get out and then Mito can come make him point. Me have 2 points to make. I realize that rural politics and urban politics, so this two name urban
yes,
and rural,
urban and rural.
those is two different type of politics. In Kingston, I don't need to see my MP. Me not even know him, but as if my road and my infrastructure is being looked after, I am fine. When me get to understand and find out that country politics, or one want to call it rural, is a different type of politics. They want to see them MPs sit down and come candlelight and grave digging and all those things. So it's two type of politics. What I don't agree with Lavon and is one thing. If I hear about if a person hear about the water amnesty and they have water problem, then they must make sure that they go to the constituency office to find out about it, because it's not the MPR, the courts are not going to say you have the problem. So you have to find the office and make sure that you say, you know what, councillor, MPR, somebody in the office, me hear about something. Can somebody explain it to me a little more? As Lashika say, as Lashika say, we used to this with this we used to
Country.
no, me understand that. That's why me separate the two arguments. That's why me say me understand rural politics and urban politics. You understand me? But at the same time, Levant, if you have raw meat, you got to seek the fire. You understand me? And if you don't see your MP or your council and you know you have water problem and you hear the Prime Minister say you can't get it right off, you have to go to the office or go to the Water Commission.
How many people can visit the office?
Yeah, but you have to
Bridget,
make
why them not call
time.
NWC? Why them not pick up them phone and call NWC
Exactly,
to
you
get
have
the
to find time in
information?
the
What is
morning.
stopping us?
If me and Uno when I, if anyone on the platform, so when I run as me on the run as concert, caretaker, whatever, Uno
You
can't
would
beat
win.
me.
You would win.
Uno
Yay.
can't beat me because the thing is,
Win the prize and collect the
Hold on,
t-shirt.
Levante.
Come on.
Levante.
Uno don't understand what
Give me a talk.
You couldn't beat me. So me
Levante.
know you have, but you couldn't beat me.
man.
Me would have beat just
Put
three
it on
times,
you.
and I ask Christ. Live
What
on
is yourself?
Levante.
15,000
Is
people.
yourself,
Wala
man.
na DJ Mito.
What?
Me live
Wala,
on
let me say
so me ask, wala na Mito man, they just come. Wala. Me
What
ask
you?
you the question
Yeah, come on.
again. Live on. Me ask you the question again.
Would you just let me
15,000
laugh all
people
ago?
in our constituency. How much other 15,000 people there do you expect the MP to interact with? That is my question to you.
Listen, all right, well, tell her now.
15,000 goodie. 15,000
Well,
of them.
all right, if I 1 million, listen. I want to listen carefully before I want to jump for rebut. See? All right. You have, all right, in our essential, you have.
No, we're not talking about no specific.
Well, no,
MP. We're just
listen,
saying MP in general.
Buddy, listen. Buddy, listen, and you will learn. You have Summerton, you have Adelphi, you have Dumfries. See? If all right, for instance, I'm using my MP, I'm gonna use as example.
You know, answer question, Mary. I know I said.
But I don't listen, politics,
I mean,
listen.
I mean, tell you use the MP as no example. Me just say if I me no, I could have me not about
if you come, well, I listen.
As
You
an
go,
MP,
1 week,
15,000 people in your constituency. How much people
Jesus
does that MP need to interact with? That's the question.
You go interact with everybody, but you're not going to interact with them at once. And we interact with quarter this month, you other quarter next month, the other quarter the other month. Simple, and it done.
I say, boss, hold on, let me talk, you know. Give me a talk, please. Go there, let me talk to you know. Boss, the first question I ask you, you labor right?
Yeah, man, my labor right now.
What kind of question that you ask, Livan?
Is the reason why I ask him go there? Is the reason why I ask him?
No, ask him that. No, ask him that.
Hold on, go there, man. I talk to him, man. Yeah, labor right?
I'm sure you trophy about it, give me.
Hold on, man, boss. Just tell me, I say, I don't need every show me, no. You answer my question already.
Yeah.
Watch you now. May I tell you this? This is one of the reasons why we out of power so long. We all up in our feelings too much in the Labour Party. PMP them no need nothing to figure vote. Nothing. Them could have chopped in the whole.
Yeah, but that's why the MP not give them anything. Labor
that's not the point. Money.
Just listen to them. Let me finish the bossy. Just let me finish.
To fix no road,
we need to cut. Bridget.
Yeah, I hear you.
We as Labour, right? We need to cut out this bullshit. Yeah, where we are defend certain things. We come and say we Prime Minister work.
No, we not defend it, man. But me understand what you mean. Go ahead.
We come out and say we Prime Minister work. Him get the chance and him do what him for do. In order to keep the Prime Minister in power, one seat can make him lose election. Well, let me check. We're not defend certain things, but you're in a technology world. Everybody have phone nowadays. We don't know who not phone. Not to a little baby have phone.
So sometimes you yourself need to push the effort to know certain things. Because look at that.
X20 person. I'm just telling you some X20 person. Oh, you go.
Me can't tell you something. All right.
You just
You
telling us some
remember last
X20
year?
guy.
Hold on the live. You remember last year when the poll came out and whether we did believe it, yes or no, when them say Anne-Marie them did behind, who remember?
No man, whenever I see no
Yeah
poll,
man,
like,
Yes.
when they said them did
Yes.
I go lose, yeah man, remember them said them did I go lose.
Yes. Politics, you weren't paying attention, baby. Anyway.
awesome,
Politics,
yeah.
remember them said them did I go lose
Yes.
Portland in a trouble, you know. Remember Cliff said,
Yes.
you know, remember?
Yes.
Probably because we never believe,
know,
especially
we
Portland,
never
why
too
you probably
believe,
pay
but
it.
you know
Yes,
what,
that's new.
you know what, what name, Daryl and Marie did? Them cut them vacation, cause they were on the vacation. And you know what them do? Them cut them vacation and go back down. They can go and hug up back the baby them within. Because me telling you, you know, as me telling you, Lashika, politics in certain areas are different, and I understand what Livy is saying. You understand me? Some people just want to see the MP 1-2 minutes. They don't,
Bridget,
remember
Bridget,
me split the argument. Yeah, go ahead, Lashika.
Me know Bartlett constituency. Me all have a property in a Bartlett constituency.
I know.
Well, and Levan, me never did that interrupt you. Yes, Bartlett. Me know all Bartlett, right? And Levan supposed to know him too. Anyhow, we don't go there so. You see, Bartlett, you can't expect a man like Bartlett for the inner constituency. Bartlett not even in a Jamaica.
No.
Right?
Yeah.
So if people them know this, and I'm saying this to say we elected them to do certain jobs. Yes, when them get ministry.
I say me now continue upon that. Me just avoid that topic because you're still not getting what I'm saying. And me tell you, if anyone on the platform I want to run, you don't lose. Because
Bridget, politics, can I speak politics? Am I able to speak over here, or may I go always be interrupted? Thank you. I am saying we can't expect a man like Bartlett, right? For the in constituency every Thursday like a Orlando Terry Long, right? Because Bartlett ministry portfolio requires him to travel. Yes, me understand when Livana says sometimes we can get the agencies to go into the constituencies. Let me share something again with you, Bridget. Tova had what was it called? I think I don't remember what she have last weekend. And God bless the amount of people that were there.
A lot of persons showed up.
And it was well advertised. Bartlett constituency is bordering that constituency. If you want something, if you hear about something,
if you don't know about St. James and Chilani, don't say it's border, but the landmass between people, it's about 6 miles.
You don't tell me that Dumfries it don't matter. It is the same distance to go to Montego Bay, Livon. It is the same distance. Livon from
St. James.
Can I say something?
Politics. Politics.
Can I say something?
Politics.
Let's wrap up.
Politics. Let me say this. You see, where Livon is talking, I say this to say a part of Bartlett's constituency that is always protesting, right? Probably about jobs and them something there. If them had taken that opportunity as well to go to that job fair, they could have stopped.
A road alone. Politics because road and live. Last she can mislead the panel. Nobody knows.
I will not speak anymore on this. Alone I run people want. People know what a job. People know what a job. People know what a job.
People know what a job.
A few agencies weren't at that. A few agencies weren't there. A few agencies weren't at that job fair where the people them were want the information could have got to go get it. Some of the people them were bother. Some of the people them were bother. Bartlett constituency.
You see what that shit has totally crap. A bullshit in the chat. Damn bullshit. Bullshit.
Can I say something?
No, please. Hold on, please.
Just let me make my point. Guys,
please allow me.
Bullshit in the top.
Allow me to
bullshit in the top.
Please allow me.
Please
allow me to speak.
Let you land. Land Lashika.
Some of the agencies that we are currently seeking services from were at that very same job agency. That job fair. And let me tell you something. The journey that this young man, Levan, is talking about, say, if them feel from St. James, go at Trelawney, the same people them, it is the same distance. If some of those people in some of that constituency was going into Montego Bay town, you can't tell me say a lie, me I tell her a bullshit, me a chat.
All right,
because the constituencies are bothering. And if me want information, I may say, all right, one job fair I go on over there, so NWC I go over there, JPS I go over there, and I have an issue. What is stopping me from going over there? Tell me. You get my point? So you don't necessarily have to wait for your MP. You can.
You can't say that, Lashika.
Me did say job. Me did say job.
My point.
Me did say job.
Politics, can I make my point?
Bridget, Wealthy. Livan, allow Shika to finish. Bridget, make your point, and then Wealthy. Please.
No, in can go on because them step point flew over my head and what me I say, fly right over film. JPS was there. NWC did there. Other agency did there the job fair. What stop them from go over there? What stop them from go over there? They are bothering constituency.
You live America. Stop chatting.
You don't want to know me. You can't tell me to shut up. And you don't want to know about me.
Well,
you don't know nothing about me.
No,
disrespectful. Make your point.
We have all strong points, right? But listen, no good not joke. Down in Westmoreland, you see Lashika when I think one of the candidates
tomorrow politics.
Yeah, man.
No, you're not feeling Lavan. All of us have strong opinions, you know. Anyway.
You know, they don't call Andrew on the phone. I don't know, behaving now. Go on, Bridget, sorry.
It's all right, sweetie. And when the candidate.
Hold on. Pause. Show done.
No, you can't tell me
no, hello, Travis, you're not gonna come here with me. You're Wallan.
Just come in and theater. I want to see you, man. Go buy a popcorn and come, man.
Travis, not bother with it.
You just come by theater and come tell me about show.
Make your point.
Anyway, I just want to there and say. And what I'm saying, so when the candidate asks the people, she started telling them what she's going to do. You know what the people them ask her for Lashika, so they want cemetery. I don't know if you don't remember. They said they don't want a road, a cemetery them want. So I'm just saying this to say that people, different constituencies have different needs and different requirements.
Bridget, me go show you something. Me go show you something with one man. Me go show you something with one man. Right?
Go on.
Yeah. Let me show you something with one man. One day with the panel live, you know, and the man come and cussing a Bridget. Me not see me MP. I'm an MP now. Come check me and this and that. We say, all right. Where you live? He said live now one of them constituency there.
Yeah,
we said to him, say, how many times you work? Yes. Where you work hours? We work from XYZ to XYZ. So we say, oh, you know, say MP no come there and you're gonna work. Right? These are the things that the MPs them experience.
Yeah.
You hear me say?
Yeah,
But
me
I
understand.
just said that, hold on, well, to beg that second. I just said that last week. I remember, I think, Info Live. We did the one live, and one gentleman come on, and I say, oh, for Crystal, win him, I see Crystal of the year. There. And I say, hold on. Stay upon the live, I go call the MP. When I call the MP, I say, my God, she just in her ear.
Yeah, I think we did that in the politics.
You remember?
I mean, I
You
say,
remember?
Yeah.
when I see
Make Wealthy make him point. And then Trav, you buy a popcorn it when you eat half a bag, then you can come talk about what kind of show.
Alright, so I'm gonna go a step further back. Lashika, you made a point and you mentioned Ed Bartlett. What I'm gonna say, you can't compare a member of parliament like Ed Bartlett with others. Why? Ed Bartlett
The
is
constituency, the gentleman, you know.
let me finish the point now, please. And that
Yeah,
is
me
the
allow you
problem.
finish, but me just
You're
tell us why
interjecting before I finish my point.
No, me just tell us why I use Ed
Lashika,
Bartlett was because
please.
Levon use him, so me have to use him.
And again, I'm going to my point. Cannot compare Ed Bartlett with other members of parliament. Not only is he a seasoned member of parliament, but Ed Bartlett has his councillors. You see, for MPs who don't have councillors to be a bucketive for them and to be boots on the ground, you as member of parliament have to be boots on the ground because you don't have people. I'm not gonna say people, but you know, if you counsel them, we are gonna pull most of the grunt work for you. And that is why I always stress the point, when you don't have counselors to do the grunt work for you in terms of getting the water, getting the road fixed, and be in connection with the people as how you would have done, you as a member of parliament have to be doing 3/4 that work and more. And the reason why I stress the point to say that for Tamika, she has a lot of work to do in terms of grunt work and getting back with her base and rallying up with her people. That is the point that I was the point that I was trying to make all along.
Yeah,
That
but
for
I
persons
agree with
like those, you have to be. I'm not gonna say you have to be there 24/7 politics or 48/8, but at the end of the day, I'm not saying that it's not being done also. Hold on, man, let me finish my point. I'm not
No,
saying that
man, you
it's
still
not being
have your
done.
point. You know, we
I'm
just
just
have
saying. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so well, to your company up from there, your company, I mean, rate as a young youth, when I believe you know the politics, and I believe you're a strong supporter of the party.
Always.
I believe we're being unfair for Tamika if you talk up our name so much in a negative. And to be honest with you, Welty, we have a lot of people from that division or that constituency come upon our life. And the only problem them have with Tamika, me never hear none of them company answer them now, see Tamika. So we just should have
JLP girl.
Wow, come in our back so long. And we talk to them, the problem with them have with Tamika, them always say Tamika have too much work to do. That them a say from our strong left down there. Not more much to do down there. So we are judge Tamika wrongfully. We know in our division, not because we don't see the TikTok and the post. We know you believe that Tamika just sit down and do nothing. You know, believe that Tamika walk. You know, believe that Tamika go a funeral. You ever see one video with Tamika go a funeral? We never see a WhatsApp video, TikTok video with her go a funeral. But we know that she go a funeral. We never see a WhatsApp where she go a setup or any little thing. But we know. You know, so she put on a big football competition down there.
I know because I saw it on her Instagram page.
So when
All
we
right,
are
since everybody, see about social media.
fear,
Woody, I did not say that. I said she was not frequent. I said she was not frequent. I
But
did
but
not
she
at any
but
point in
alright.
time say
And
that
listen
she's
this.
not on
Well,
social
alright,
media.
wealthy, but before you come in, Travi, we were speaking about Crystal Lee. You will say Crystal Lee over Twitter
Because
whatever. Yes. Me never say Crystal Lee yet. And me could have never come out and tell nobody say Crystal Lee need to be do more. Because I am not from Crystal Lee constituency. See, I'm still offended about it, so I'm going to talk about it. Same like what I go say. I make insinuation that my MP is not doing anything, and you are not from my constituency.
Woody, me say what me have to say already, you know, and me don't say it
No,
already.
me a say
I mean,
that me
I
a tell you say,
apologize
but
for it.
I
I
no want you
am
to
not going to
apologize. Me a tell
apologize
you
for
say,
it because
you
I
not
said it
have
already.
to.
So just let us
Hold
rest
on.
it right there
Hold
at the
on.
cross.
No,
Please and thank
Wealthy.
you.
Hold on. Wealthy, hold on. Me not.
Pull up.
Make we hear Chubby, I say. Chubby.
Travis, hold on, let me finish my point because of my MP in talk about and wealthy. I mean, I have to apologize, but may I tell you, say, you are 150% incorrect with the statement that you made about my MP. And going forward, if we are going to speak, that's why when I ask Livan for talk, me never call nobody name. I gave scenarios. If an MP, hypothetically speaking, because if you don't live in a constituency, I don't see why you should have the right to come on the platform and I tell somebody where live in the constituency and I tell them say the MP now do the work, or the MP should do more. Because JLP girl who is from Tamika Davis, she's in the comments and she's saying what you and Livan is saying about her MP not being visible is 100% false, but yet still now push the narrative for you even go to the point that tell me say my MP now do nothing. I'm my MP and your MP. So me rest, Travis, you can't come in.
And I pipe the load so.
Jesus.
We not hear Travi. And wealthy, me wish I did correct. Me wish I did. You did talk to Livan, you know, because I Livan bring up Ed Bartlett. Why I had to bring up Ed Bartlett. So me wish you did stop. Livan when you talk, you could have tell him that. I didn't have to direct it to me. I thank you.
All right, what we think about Tova, people? Northern Trelawney, Northern.
Tova na no contest. So I go up against Tova.
There's a Wickham McNeil go up against her.
We come down a
The
chance
former
at
coach.
another Trelawney. Next.
You know, the only reason why that seat then I go call first, I show enough people I go vote in there. I say I go call Tova. Early.
What I can tell you, up to last year, up to February in the local government election, because what is happening now? We're a transaction in the politics nowadays, right? So gone are the days when you only base a person who is running based on a performance, but we're transactional. Aside from the COVID issue, what I find, and this is my opinion, I think when we were giving out the care packages and the care money and stuff like that, it influenced a lot of persons as well. To say, oh boy, the government works, so I mean I get a thing or something like that. So persons looked at that as well, in addition to the work that they're doing. So
I believe Tova will get near 13,000 votes.
I think her performance has totally morphed over the last year. Trust me. A lot of activities from her. So I
Me
expect
telling you
good things from
something,
her.
say. Me telling you this, me telling you all the while, say. I went to William Nib and my friends,
Really?
because William Nib is in Trelawney. Yes, I went to that school, so me know Trelawney. Me know, is it Northern Trelawney to oversee it? Me know it. Because sometimes when we are, and remember that I live in St. James. So when I am speaking just now that the constituencies are bordering Ed Bartlett and Tova, I know what I am talking about. And it is coming from a place of sometimes Falmouth black, used to be black, with rainfall, flood out, well, salt marsh, and we had to take the opposite route. Right? So me know what me attack say. Me not talk because me think me know what me I say. Also, there is this thing, Falmouth Market. Anybody know Falmouth Market? People left from all Mobile go a Falmouth Market, right? Bend down. I am saying this to say, if we think that it is important or we find that it is important, what will we do? I don't know who did on a live with Mark Nation one night when I was asking, when we were talking about Portmore and Newland or whatever, and I was telling them, asking them about a particular guy named Shane. Shane come from in a Mark Nation, them constituency Newland, and Shane used to sell in a Bendong market in Falmouth, right? So people from all corners of the of Jamaica go in there, go sell. So I am saying this to say, if we want to know, if we want to go connect with that age, and Ed Bartlett constituency is very big. So even if the man say, all right, may I go keep something, may I go keep something in a particular part of the constituency. One part of the constituency, I go say, oh, me want it over here, so to me now go make it go over there, me now go this, me now go that. You understand what I'm saying, politics? And I'm saying this, it is the same distance figure Mobile, figure Trelawney. If we're going to talk about the border, and I was talking about mainly the people at that border. That is what I was trying to get across.
So Tova should not lose then, Lashika. That's what you're saying.
No man, no.
Tova not lose. I talked to my friends in Trelawney, and my friend, she a comrade. First thing she said, she worked with the government. She working at the healthcare sector. And she tell me, say, the amount of money where she get from the government, she now look on PNP. The next thing is, she said she used to take, I went to her house and meet there Jamaica the other day. And it me say, the little journey take me basically 1 hour from Falmouth to go Bounty Hall. Right? And she said, no, when she reach home, the kids them say, Mommy, we reach home already, because they would normally sleep and wake. She said the amount of work what Tova do, she not see where Tova lose that election. Just saying that to say Tova see kind of secure with the amount of work what she do.
I agree with you. And the reason I'm asking the question, you see, because if you remember, we started earlier by going to the first time female MPs. So we're looking at Miss Davis, we mentioned Miss Crystal Lee, we're at Tova now. Right. I know, as I said, last year it was a kind of bit a downturn. Since then, it's like a total reformation. A lot of energy on the ground for Tova. Not only you seeing her on social media, but you're hearing it. You see people talking about it, you know. And so I'm asking the question because the other first-time female MPs you want to come as well, because some of them have a good public image, but you don't know how they are being reflected on the ground. So that's why I'm asking these questions, really.
Tova's constituency borders are Bartlett constituency borders Tova, Chang, Homer Davis, and Wells. That much I can't remember right now. That's how big his constituency is.
I think Mama did.
No, I don't think he got Mama D. I don't think he got there, so. But me know Tova. Bartlett.
Oh, no, I'm not
him constituency very big.
No, yeah, man. Tova, Mama D would have been neighbor.
Tova and Mama D and Bartlett are bordering. Mr. Tova fix Long Pan. You know Long Pan Sugar Factory? You don't know about them place there? Them road they never see fixing yet.
Bounty Hall, all of them places.
So go ahead, politics.
No man, go ahead.
Okay, so Mikey, so my point in the entire conversation is an MP can never see all of his constituents or constituents. That is the correct word. No matter how active, no matter how much door to door, the MP can never see everybody that votes in that constituency. And the Prime Minister, and this is what I've been preaching since last year, labor rights need to get in line with what the message that the Prime Minister is pushing. We are moving away from the as they call it, Maki, the transactional politics. And a lot of labor rights are going to left disgruntled and their feelings hurt because they are stuck in their transactional politics ways that is not going to do no benefit for the country. And you are going to left hurt because the country are going to move forward without or with you. So you must know if you want to move forward with the country, because it's definitely not going to stay behind with you.
But
It cannot be that you want something and you need something, and you are going to say is on the duty of the MP. They can't tell us that you must use reading pen or blacking pen when you are signing your name. It cannot be. We are adults. We are moving towards a first world country. She can attest to this, and Travi and Bridget. Maki, I don't know if you're overseas. When politicians in a foreign country put out information, them now walk around and spoon feed nobody, then put it out. So if you want to know what time the train come, you better go find that yourself. Them now give you no spoon feed. If you want to know how much money you can get for pay off one debt, you better go find that yourself. And if Jamaicans are ready to move forward in a first world, move Jamaica to a first world country, we must first, and this is why the mindset of the people have to change. You can't stuck in your way and say you want to move forward. You're not going to get left behind, and if I want to go vexed and disgruntled, but I just say go, you're not going to get left behind.
But I just said
We have local government election, the 27th. I say, goody, me have to say no, sir. Not even like a pan me no ear knock. You hear me say? Me see two little sign put up on goody, that's it. Little debate pan TV, that's it. You see people on TikTok I say, oh, vote for this. Goody, nothing. And everything done. Right now we done. The signs them take up off the road and that's it. When they put out whatever they are putting out, that's it. The government has a particular website that you go on, whatever information you look for, all right, they say there. Very rare you see an ad on local TV that is telling you a kind of benefit that you need to get. If you hear about something, you have to jump on the phone or you jump on
Mario
the internet.
is saying that we are not there yet. But my question to you, Mario,
have
how
to
are we
try
going to
to-
get there if
we
we
continue
stuck
to
in our
spoon feed?
ways? It
Yep.
can't now go move if you don't put in the key and the engine if you don't press the button. We
Goody,
cannot say we are
no,
not there yet if we're not making any impactful
Effort.
change.
The next
More ask
thing,
something Giddy when you finish.
the next
Sure,
thing
yeah,
good,
man.
the next thing goody, we use our phones to go up on YouTube, go find everything else. Lied come out of my argument. We go up on our phone goody, go find everything else goody. Go find say Andrew have 28 bank account. We go panny, we find out say, oh, Juliet Wellness a speaker for the house. We know what time P Diddy a come on by live, but we can't go panic go see what them say. But NWC, you know, if you can read nowadays, you can talk to your phone, you can say hello Google, and Google will say hello Shika and give you all that you need to know. Gone, and everybody in a Jamaica have a smartphone. Gone are the days when we are left behind. A forward we are go, backward never.
Alright, Goody, you know, more ask you because like 2016.
You know what about me lied.
Shika,
Shika,
stop your like man.
wait, oh, Shika had
Him no.
you take a drink or something,
Like
Shika.
not too. I lied it there over
Everything you answer to, man.
It don't really have no sense. Bridget, ask a question. Come if you're not saying bipolar.
Goody, like 2016 when we did it, right? you could see a lot of people wearing their armband, especially labor rights. You could see they weren't afraid. What is it like now? Are they out there like that? Or what is like the theme on the ground? What are you feeling on the ground now? If there is anything at all.
Can tell you that. We can't answer that though.
All right,
Tell
go
you.
ahead.
What is
Go
happening?
ahead,
You see what's happening, Bridget? Even you see labor and race certain things. You know the labor rights are JLP supporters.
Yeah.
Unlike a PNP, if you put a dog there to run, they're going to vote for PNP. We're different. We question things, we want to know it's making sense, and we have a view or we have a conviction. That's the difference. And what that says is intelligence. You understand? Maturity is different. So sometimes you see this spirited debate, I'm not worried. You understand? Because it simply means that, listen, I will just tell you, I'm telling you something, and I take it up. But to answer your point, what is happening is that the campaign has increased. Because we have what? Soft campaigning, opening our projects, updating the country, what you're doing in terms of your policies. But the mass rallying campaign for the JLP don't start it. So you don't see a lot of armbands and these things just yet.
Yeah.
But make that start, you're going to see it happening. Because the person are engaged. You look on social media, the people are engaged. They're just waiting on the party. All right. It's all right. The road.
A lot of people text me how them get them one handband. A lot of people.
I remember say most labor rights work, so we work too. So
exactly.
And you can't just out there gallivant every day, gallivant. Whoever I meet, if you want to with their work.
No man, not gallivanting. Just simple have because when I
understand where you talk, Bridget.
When I was there, me used to do I couldn't rate on my job, but me as me I go work, put on my armband and me take it off now, leave in the car. It was just a part of me. Me just want to be identified. But I couldn't rate on the job,
But to be honest,
my constituency I get out, I just get my choose Jamaica. I up on my choose Jamaica.
Oh, to be honest.
Wealthy. Well on the politics. Wealthy. I made it talk a while ago say for everything me answer.
Yes.
You don't know where me a lie that. If you didn't know where me a lie that come from, you would say that Goody understand politics, understand, Chavi understand. I don't know if Bridget understand. You don't know. So you don't understand. Good, you know,
I look for bipolar line. What my business?
You saying nothing about your sister Lashika?
You see what called
Calabero. Guza in your Guzavir. Immortal name is I see him in your common sense.
No, I don't in your common sense. No, I don't in my common sense. No,
I don't in my common sense.
Oh no, well, you know, say about 50.
Tomorrow morning you see me name one different name, prime time.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, later in the day you see with Guviera.
Prime time.
Oh,
and tonight no.
Okay, I know it's all.
Maki.
I bad this man doing life. That everyone don't need nobody can in life to enjoy himself.
Yes, so what I was saying, Goody. I was very proud to if me I go hairdresser, as long as I'm not on the job, you don't see me with my armband. And I used to have a thing on my upon my dashboard. So anybody see me car know me a labor right. And I was not scared. It's not like first time. So, I just said probably when cause that was in as soon as we enter the
I see people out there in them ban and them think me know one man where my vendor that them and they left theme colors. I see what they have for Jamaica there. Oh, I forgot to be there for now a clean sheet. Anyways, in there for Jamaica there. And in I'm green, I remember I said that man not easy there. Could put our yellow shirt. I put on the green Jamaica shirt.
I got Christian last year. I late up in a year. I don't think I December, maybe November, October. I think I'm going to market and it come like every vendor in a market. The green armband.
Yeah, man, that's what we want to fix it. Dominance.
Yeah. The full party mass rallying don't start yet. So when that starts now, it's going to be a different thing.
Yeah, man, we saw touch half a tree.
And Bridget, may I tell you, see, as you said, it's 2016 Labour. Remember said the rest it does come out with Shell 2016,
Yes,
you know.
yes,
And I
yes.
test the what you say no, Bridget. They don't know what they do, you know.
That's
So we
a-
have to put
You
on
see,
the clock
you
there.
see children them when the Prime Minister posts our new breed of labor right that are coming now.
Yes,
You know see
brother.
them?
We say
Yeah,
we
show
say
a
wait
finger,
till
you know?
Andrew put on in. Wait till
But
Andrew
you
put
know,
on
you
in
know,
class.
fairness, I don't think they mean it like that too, though, Lashika. Not all of them,
And
trust
that
me.
they
better
mean,
believe it.
hello, me
And
have one
that
little cousin.
Maki,
Me have one little cousin,
Maki,
fear mother
stand here,
a
Maki.
staunch. Fear
Maki,
mother a staunch PNP.
Maki
And
believe it,
when
no,
she tell us, she tell her mother, say, Mommy, me no business where you want, say me a labor right. So you could have
Maki,
talk from
me
that
not,
kingdom come, me a
me
labor
not
right.
interpret it
Oh,
as nothing else, Maki. Me I interpret it as new
A shower.
breed of shower coming up. That thing could
yeah,
have mean
man.
peace, then could have mean love, a shower me see.
Hello, she
And
know
them
what them
parents,
never
We
you
know
know
mind
that
that
what
I
them
my
know
mother
your
parents,
say.
intention, you know, but
Jolly people.
you
when
know,
you
Yes,
so
sir,
them
come
boy.
parents,
Up three finger. The third
you know,
term, three finger. I say, wait, Dan.
you know, so them parents anything at the Prime Minister DM.
Yeah, me know.
Yeah, so them parents could there say shower and then put up the shower finger them. It's
Yeah,
a new
but you know,
breed
yeah,
that come.
one lady, you one guy, the one video about you that like you say, so then time one eye lady say like oh we are PMP, me fi send a picture still.
He's sort of PNP.
But Fadel, uno ever go anywhere and see any pitney a roll up this? You never see a child a roll up
actually, you
this.
know, actually, you're
I
talking about
never see a child a roll up no piece.
The peace sign, no matter in our fairness, they might have someone who do it now. Generic.
Maki,
peace
you're
sign.
gonna
never
boy
see none.
business.
I
Them
never
a
see
labor
none.
right.
I
Them
never
a
see that,
labor
but
right.
I always see them a
They
put
pick
up
them and
one
wanna
two
go on a
finger.
peace sign. They know about labor right and power.
Exactly.
Hello.
Yeah, but come now.
run with living, man. Jesus Christ, Lashika run with living.
No, don't that's it.
Liver and so come back. It's
I saw debate you know hot
Yeah,
and
make
eat
liver
them.
moving back.
But he cannot be rude to me telling me that I'm talking bullshit. That was rude.
I'm
No,
not
no,
I'm not only that.
What if we got Chavi?
We say, be live every week.
Travi, no, don't eat him popcorn. Come in, brother Travi, man.
Good, yeah, Lashika, talk to me about Rhoda now. Talk to me about Rhoda.
Rhoda, I'm a general. And Rhoda go win. Rhoda have to
Listen,
win.
I have a video on my YouTube which Rhoda explained everything that is happening in our constituency. One needs to go and listen to it. From the artist's mouth.
Goody.
No, but everything
right. From the
my division and my division, you know, so I like to hear your perspective.
From the artist's mouth, remember I live down there, but from the artist's mouth, she said, and she explained what happened to her in the local government election. She said a lot of people come up to her and say, MP, me know you go vex them, but me can't vote for you in that election because, for example, I say, me know good enough, so you have to give good the vote for the councillor. Me know good enough, so you know, say, I'll give good vote. So when it comes to election, you know, say, you get my vote.
And not only
and the truth is, ladies, I'm telling you,
the effect, missing one important part. The thing about it, JLP, an election where PMP ever come out, JLP really can't win Mandeville without Cramp, Ryan, Flat. You're not no Belfield. You're not going to win Belfield, you know. You're going to cut it down. And to be honest, Rhoda managed to do that even in local government.
Yes. True.
And she did say that to politics. She did say that.
Yes. She made some inroads in, because what I hear in a goodie, Flexi can come in after me. What I hear that I heard that our brothers.
Good night, Stacy.
Our brothers are from Belfield, so she was able to get in, you know, sort of cut it down because of our brothers, because them can't get free, do what them want to do because of our brother coming. So our brother, them I don't know. You understand what I mean? Them I don't know.
She said, Bridget, that she lived in the entire part of the constituency. She live in different parts, so she said she know most of the people them. She said sometimes basically she said them help grow her and
Yes, and
you
our
know
mother
how we
deliver
raise
a lot
Pitney as
of
a
them.
village. Yes.
Our mother
So
deliver that to them.
she said that.
Flex, you
So
want to say something, Flex, come in.
a flex constituency, so Flex did I make her flex.
So I'm just saying, I don't know. I want the best of her. May I tell you that? My vote goes to my prime minister all the time. I want the best of her. So I'm really hoping that it comes through.
Rhoda, you vote for.
Flex, what are you hearing on the ground? What are you hearing? Are you picking up anything on the ground?
I'll say that Rhoda has a very good general public image, and that's doing wonderful for her. And I believe, as Latika said, he heard from her saying that she believes she'll get more support during the general election, and I really hope that is the case. And I really want her to come through. Trust me, I really want her to come through.
And I want her to win too, because I can't wait for her to be appointed in a ministry.
Yeah.
That
I don't want her to be appointed yet. Somebody who lives there, I don't want her to be appointed yet, to be honest.
Yeah.
I want her to demonstrate what good MP is.
Let me tell you, I understand what you're saying, but
you can be a junior minister, a junior minister.
But at the same time, we can't have these brilliant people just to do MP work.
Yes, that's true.
They are more than go at people yard, give them water.
Yeah,
and they are more. There's more to them than just that.
They have more to offer to the country.
Yes.
And she also said she reformed Artrous NTA with the on-the-job training. She said she and another person was one of the persons who implemented that at Artrous NTA.
Yes.
So based on her background, I think she can do something in a ministry of education.
I am seeing her in ministry. Yes, she would work well with Dana. She would work well with Dana.
Oh yes.
So I really want her to win because
a lot of players go represent her too,
Yeah, man, she have the and how she spoke the other night. She delivered.
Good enough to send me that.
so well.
You're good. I need
It's
to
on
be
my
able to see that.
YouTube, the link in my bio.
Humble, we don't hear
Your
anything from Humble.
MP showed out and showed out. She did well.
I want the best.
Go ahead.
No lucrative. Dana don't have a constituency. She was
the
brought
only
up
thing
through the
my
Senate.
constituency is that we're
Go ahead. Yeah, mute Humble.
Humble not ready yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready. But only thing in our constituency is that we're facing is that we have a mayor in Spanish Show, which is actually PMP. So the whiplash that we are facing, because Babsy is my MP, right? So the whiplash that the councillors are facing, that are working with Babsy, are facing, that if it was a Labour mayor, would have a better fixing of roads and a lot of things. But we are facing a lot of whiplash from the front. You understand? Because I live in Job Lane, so basically we are facing a lot of whiplash from the front, because the front is like Dennis the constituency. Understand me? So we are just facing a lot right now. Understand? Because
and I think it's the same problem.
we all know that the Prime Minister issued every MP certain money to the cleaning project and fix the roads. So we all know what's going on in Spanish Town. Go ahead.
I think that is the same problem that Tamika is facing, that the councillors down there and the mayor giving her a hard time. Just like, look at Babsy right there, and look what Babsy is a veteran, and look what they are facing, and comparing to a Tamika, which is a first-time MP. And look how they're doing Babsy councillors. Them PMP, they don't have anything about them, man.
But with the new parish of Portmore,
man.
They don't know.
Man.
Yeah, with the parish of Portmore is going to be separated. So basically, we will be in charge of
Yes.
St. Catherine,
Yes.
right? Because we have the most councils in Spanish Town area
Yes.
generally, right? So it
And
would be a good thing, and then again we can see that Portmore taxes will definitely spend in Portmore, which will be more better. That most people don't know that Portmore is the biggest tax paying city. You understand me? So
And yet,
yeah, it would be very good because if if Portmore tax is generated in Spanish Town, St. Catherine municipality, there's nothing being done in Spanish Town. You understand me? Rubbish still there. That Spanish Town want clean up, drains want fix, and all of them so there. So let's hope for the best.
that's the point I was going to make a while ago, that the Prime Minister vowed not to leave Spanish Town like how him come see it, right? And one good thing we can start telling the comrades them is that Spanish Town will get more attention,
yeah.
right? Because Spanish Town is in dire need of some cleaning up and facelift. It is Spanish Town has a lot of historical buildings. Excuse
Exactly.
me?
Who have a potential? Who have a
It's
potential it has?
and it is just taken over by crime, garbage, everything that is just bad is Spanish Town, and the potential for local tourism is so. Listen to me. When you go to other countries, when you go on cruise and you're going to other countries, these are the places that them take you, them carry you go all places like the St. Thomas Courthouse, them carry you go in a Spanish Town, go show you the historic building, and they give you the history behind these things. These are the things that happen. But Spanish Town is lacking these opportunities because of how it has been neglected over the years. It is unkept. There is basically nothing happening there. So I think this is another good thing that will happen. Spanish Town will get the attention, finally get the attention that it needs.
Yeah.
Shika, when I went to Panama, you would be surprised at the simplest thing with Panama sell to tourists, We just walk up and down around the city. Oh, that church, the Pope came there in 2010. And that's the people ever sell,
And people take picture.
Oh,
That's it.
that art is the Panama art, and it is worth that is what they are selling us in Panama as a tour. And I'm saying Jamaica with the most churches per square mile. You know all them churches we can market them things there and sell it as a tourism package as well,
My friend went to Paris, Goody, and him, a cousin wife. I say, so you make me spend how much money this for call look on the whole higher now? Him attack the Eiffel Tower. Yeah.
But towards, you as you said, Goody, you'd be surprised to know people interest. And Jamaica history is so rich. It is so rich. We have so much to offer, but over the years under PNP, we have not preserved our history.
Everything was curated.
Right.
Another thing we think we can do to sorry for cut you. You see the key what we have, the government can develop it in our fighters tourism to go over there. Because that's one of the things to Panama have a lot of small islands. And a part of their tourism packages is leaving the main island to go for a day trip on the smaller islands.
But
so there's so much potential.
Goody. The key, because when I was in Jamaica, I used to work at Morgan's Harbor. Them usually go over the key every Sunday morning. But one time I hear that they had some problems. Anybody can tell me what happened?
No man, Jamaicans go over there, but I'm saying like on a wide scale thing. If we say we sell it as a part of our package, so when you come, you want a day off of the main island, you can go over the key, go relax.
But that is how it used to
People
be.
still go over there.
Good.
One of the time we hear them did have some issues, man. Nobody no remember.
Good. No, I don't remember.
No, I don't hear about that.
Man.
I think you're referring to there are some pollution issue over there. We have plastic bottle and thing, they go over there and open look at something one time. But I know when they have parties, they have like cruise parties and stuff, they go over there. It's a big thing.
So they still operate over there then?
Goody sometimes.
Yeah, it's over the golf party and all these things.
Okay.
Goody sometimes you don't want to see the white people them downtown man to be a take picture with the statue them in a parade. Oh, this is where some shark was executed or whatever happened down there. Right? And then take a picture and then this and then that. That's it. It's only a black statue, Goody. Not more.
I see, as a nation, so much prideful people, we don't display our national flag as much as we think it's supposed to display.
True.
Because you see, in a Panama, every inch, you're gonna know, say, in a Panama, you know.
Yeah.
Come here, tell us, say, you see them. We need to start displaying our flag more. We're very prideful, but we not display the flag as much as we should.
I think, but usually every government building should have the flag, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm not talking about government building. I talk about like if you walk down one alley, you see one Panama flag. If one man on the street and sell snow cone, you see him having flag each up on his snow cone card. That's how they do it in Panama.
The flag should be every capital. It should be in every capital or plaza, definitely.
What I'm asking if the flags are displayed on every government building still.
Some have them, but
no, I know some will have them, and then like on special occasions they will raise them, but it's not like every day. Yeah. Like every morning you're supposed to raise the flag at school and buildings are, you know, and then they have a Chinese, they must sell the yellow, the black, yellow, and green flag. It's not yellow, it's the color is gold. All of them something if you copyright, but China sell too much fake flag. And I think it looks so tacky when they have this watch out looking, yellow looking, something else look good.
For real.
That's true.
Yeah.
But Goody, when I was going to school, and you can't guess me age, Goody. We usually go to Port Royal and learn about the history of Port Royal. And when we come back, we had to write an essay. Those things still happen in the schools?
Well, I'm not. We can't say yes or no.
Yeah, man, they still go on the field trips and the stuff like that. As to whether or not they have the right reports, I don't know, but I suspect it happens. But we had Jamaica Day on Friday, so the national pride is being pushed in the schools.
And
right?
listen, me never. Sorry for cutting Mackie. Me never remember going to school and not born Jamaica Day. Me can't remember about no Jamaica Day. And for see all the people then come out in a Jamaica. Hey,
what me Jamaica, remember is when my
them are pushed to Jamaica pride pandemic. I tell you.
Yeah, me see one school like them have the Dancehall era at the Jamaica Day, and the teacher them go on with themselves. But 10 tour in a one. Where was Mark Golding? Anytime there's anything
everybody
to do,
asks me, Goody.
Anytime there's
assignment traffic.
Anytime there's anything to do with the country and the colors and the pride, he's missing. He's always missing.
People are noticing, Ashika, because I hear people asking that they were looking for video, like how we would have seen the Prime Minister at Independent School. They thought he would have been even in a school in his constituency, but I really don't follow the PMP pages, so I wouldn't know if they put up with it. But I hear the message.
Let me tell you what's happening. Let me tell you what's happening, man. After my foot and mouth disease last week, he might keep himself quiet this week. That's what's happening to him. Because you can't be a prime minister. In my foot and mouth disease last week, Bridget, meaning you can't want to run for the highest office in the land, but you tell your police officers don't give man a ticket on the road because you try to make up government quota. Or when the police get challenged by a gunman and police shoot them and then dead, you and your security minister, whatever his name, Bunting, come out and say police have killed too much people. So they're very quiet right now. This week, them try to be very quiet this week.
No,
that's what the problem.
He should have put out a nice Jamaican message. He should have debunked it and say, boy, I wanted to obey the law, the rules of the land, and them one nice little message. But there was
Well,
literally nothing from Mark Golding, absolutely nothing at all. Not
Yes,
even
Peter.
Happy Jamaica Day.
You thought of some police now, man. If they didn't want to give him a chance before last week, he might get cut out now. Trust me. May I tell you that? Take it from me.
But say some, go
Well,
ahead, Uncle. Come on, say some, but make it go ahead.
well, you see, these sectors that he's lashing out on these are the sectors that are, should say, the most persons that you have to rely on to vote for you. And I'm going to say that some persons are in the force, JDF, are going to vote for you because they have some loyalty in PNP, right? But to how him approach things, we can't get the feeling from him. You understand? We can't see me I try to hear me. I listen to the Prime Minister. I'm gonna listen to him. We have to hear the plans, but I always hear Andrew Owner's plan, but we not hear none from him. So basically, this man is just sick. I don't know. Like he need help.
What was very interesting today, guys, is when the Prime Minister
play music in their background.
When the Prime Minister and the kids were singing the national anthem. That was very telling. You don't see a Mark Golding in that. And another thing I was gonna point out to you, Flex. What I noticed now is, see, when the Prime Minister goes to a function, or you notice all the police them saluting him now. That never used to happen. I don't know if me overreact, kind of overthink, but me never see them usually do it. But now I see they really like saluting the PM. Anybody notice it, or it's just me?
What is happening, Bridget? You need to understand. Andrew Holness is revolutionized a lot of things, right? So the advent of social media now, what is happening is that when he goes to a parish to give out the houses or check on a project, the superintendent now is there to greet him, to give him an update on what's happening in the parish, right? So they always salute, even they don't like the Prime Minister or the PNP or JLP, they have to do it because it's part of the duty, right? But what you see now with Andrew,
I don't know if I was watching or paying attention.
Yeah, man, it happens, man. Trust me, it happens. Right, but what is happening now?
Remember, Andrew, the Prime Minister, chief of defense, so they have to do it.
Yes.
No, they do it, man. They do it.
See them salute, Portia.
No, man, they do it, man. But what is happening? What is happening, Bridget? You're seeing on social media because TikTok and Instagram and these things within the last recent years, these things happening. So you're seeing, but Andrew is a different person now. He's ensuring that certain things happen. So you're going to see a lot of these things. Police giving a report what happening in the parish and all these things. So it's with him. You won't see it with a Mark Gold, make kind of problems of vision. Right?
Right.
So that is what's happening.
Okay. Well, T, I got my bed now still now. You know, some me got my bed early. Goody. Yes, that's why I never hear. That's why I never catch my girl one night. I know, Goody.
I'm here same
Bridget, that's at 2:00 in the morning.
Right.
But at the same night when we running out of the box. Yes, at
the same day.
And it's 2:00 in the morning.
Bridget, you know, say I sleep, me go sleep and wake up. Anytime me sleep and wake up and come on TikTok and something always go on, I tell her, Bridget, my man, I said, don't take up the phone and go on TikTok, Bridget, me say me over the ear, me, all right, MP, I can't don't know, I sleep, me want to go back to sleep, but me can't leave her over there, because we come read them, attack her, we have to rush out like pitbull for defend her,
Oh my God. At 10 o'clock, me wake up, man. Because I went to bed late that night, Goody, because I think I left you about 1 o'clock.
Bridget, when I left over there, I said, no, me can't do this no more. I work in probably 2 to 3 hours. It was 4:40 something, and I probably fell asleep.
Somebody told me, my girlfriend told me that she left about 4:45.
Right. And chops came in the box and thing right after that. So me said, me not do this with chops. Nope. Me gone on my bed.
What are you came off, Goody?
Me know some end up drop asleep behind but wake up back for go work 6 o'clock. And that's why I never on the panic last night come me and tell us say the sleep lick me for 6. All me a fight to say me go outside. Me couldn't go there. Sleep take me over, man. Cause me never sleep.
Never certain
not at all.
Next week, me not think you don't hear me too much because I think me supposed to, my client baby born, but the baby is in hospital. But I think the baby will be coming out. So next week now, I won't be probably just listening. Won't be able to take part.
Well, if you can make it on the lives, well, I could not make on some. What I'm trying to do is always keep posting on my page the work that the Prime Minister is doing. You understand me? Right. So to me, we do want to see campaign, but we have to be his main bucket to use. Social media is wide big.
Yeah, you see the development that is going on in Portmore. Oh my God!
Yes.
I can't wait to
shed tear light over there.
But can't wait for live over there. Can't wait for my house over there.
The Prime Minister has shed so many lights. The Prime Minister go over there with him team Friday. Go say, let me show no what going over here. So, we don't think and chattings.
Oh, I can't live over there, but me can't wait for go cock up over there.
Oh my God, man!
The sun hot over there. Can't wait. So
let us turn down the noise. And he just went over there to he said something too in a Gleaner interview, and I wanted to say this when we were having the debate earlier, that they are revolutionizing NWA, and he said he met with the World Bank so that they can come up with, I think, a particular model that they're going to use, because they want to put all of the roads under one entity, and how we manage and how we proceed, because it's like he must say, we cannot continue like this, you know? So he said he's well advanced with the plans to revamp NWA.
If you check it, he's a person, right? It's like we have different insurance. Understand me? And we don't want to go all over to use different insurance, such a core guide your life, right? Let's use that as an example as us. But you want to keep it at one place. So he's trying to do that because it's different all over. It's annoying. You understand me? It's
and then the responsibility to humble child when you come on to fixing the roads. Oh, it's not me. Oh, it's that person. Oh, it's not that.
Right.
I really believe, really believe that, hey,
NWA outlive their use now.
Yeah, but I think, and I don't think them outlive them using them, just think them understaffed. That's what I think.
And them need more equipment, Lashika. They need more up to dated equipment that can do far more work.
The processes are outdated too, ladies, because what you know, the procurement is a hell of a thing. That's the biggest issue in a government to government work. Procurement.
But Nigel fixed that, so I don't know why people talk about procurement.
No, you know, fix it.
No, man.
Favor is attempting to do it now.
But I mean, not in regards to major project, but in some aspect, it has reformed in a way of public sector do public procurement. But me don't know the guy. This is my personal opinion. The guy where at the end of NWA, I think a full time nothing one I had.
Yes.
Whatever.
Maybe use now.
Steve Shaw is just a communication person. He's not doing nothing. Steve, but at the man. Steve Shaw. He's just a communication. He not do nothing. If you're going to talk about it, and what the man name again, Maki? Why name him have a funny name? My name is something like that. I don't remember.
Well, Steve Shaw did it cool long and
me think I him run it down. Well, anyone needs to go there.
No,
to me personally.
E.G. Hunter. E.G. Hunter is the man. E.G. Hunter is the man. Thank you, Omar. But Steve is just a communication. Holland, Bridget Holland. Stephen is just the communication director. I think his position is. So all him do I just put out information. He does absolutely nothing at all more than communicate with the public. So if we're going to say anybody needs to go, it would have been E.G.
But what I'm telling you,
EG go there since the JLP,
Yes, he went there since the JLP, and I think he's doing an absolutely amazing job with within the scope.
Chica, me disagree. I if Mali Bright, me disagree. You forget yard. Well, then just feel like sometimes. Why I don't know. Me can't wait for the Angelos reform and it just because and that is why me would have said Steve Shaw at the head of the entity, because I've never seen this EG Hunter person. I never seen come out and make no stance.
Goody. First time when anything happened, we didn't even know who was Hunter until Anjo. When I think it was over in St. Thomas, and Andrew had to threaten him about some work over there or something. That is how we start hearing about Hunter. Everything was Shaw. Every single thing was Shaw. We never hear about Hunter until the
Maybe that was Steve.
Huh?
No, not you, Bridget.
Oh, okay. We never hear anything about no Hunter until the other day. It's usually just Steve Shaw alone. If a bridge break down on him, we usually hear. Well, as you say,
yeah,
was a communication person.
That's why you see.
When you hear the Hunter name, I first hear that the Hunter name, they always Stephen Shaw me hear about.
Exactly. We never. No man, you start hear about him because I think down in St. Thomas, man, when the Prime Minister started to threaten him, I said, "Listen, my man, me want this to happen at this." I think when they wrote them, you remember when St. Thomas people did have a problem with the dust and whatever. I think the Prime Minister have to rough him up 1 and 2 times and say they have to have a deadline. Remember when they were dragging their feet? Yeah. And the Prime Minister said, "Listen, my man, me want it by this time and leave your office." You know, remember? Look like me alone remember them.
With St. Thomas Bridget, I was
remember it, man. Remember it, but me.
Yeah, remember when he put EG out there, EG had to go up there, be in the field and manage the project because it was getting out of hand, the amount of dust and everything and the quality of the work. So EG had Prime Minister said, "Come out to your office."
Yeah, come out to your office.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and when he left his office, everything.
You know what I get to understand, Bridget? You know what I get to understand? The Prime Minister not soft, you know? He's not soft on them. He's not soft on them, and you can tell that. Yeah, you can tell that by how they function, especially when they are around him.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
good manager. We can see.
Yeah, man. And I heard Dana say,
"You know about Hunter, man. We never used to hear about Hunter. As Steve Shaw, we used to.
You know, see him talk to them yesterday. You see him talk to them yesterday.
Yeah,
when him got Portmore visit.
Yeah. Yep. Hey. Remember, I'm telling him over Portmore, you know, so listen, my man, like him would say, this work will start, like the contractor that won the contract, him say it will start, like him say, I want it to start the 9th. And it did start the 9th. And he was making a joke and say, you see, me tell them some want to start the 9th, it start the 9th. And you know what, no, I want it finished, like him would have said the 10th. I don't know, better make me get it the 10th. Oh, no, put it over.
Yes, of course, we remember Bridget. We remember Bridget, and he said it was going to take X, Y, and Z, but timeline to finish. But one of the things that comes out of this conversation now, Bridget, is that we don't have project overruns anymore in Jamaica.
Thank you, Lashika.
So
thank you, my darling, for reminding us.
Actually being done within the timeline.
Yeah, and within the budget.
Man.
Yep.
And within the budget.
Chica, you know, say if a PNP did a fix Mandela and Constance Spring Road, I'll know you done it. You know, say I'll know Constance Spring and Mandela wouldn't done.
Original goodie, me know about 3 somebody that got killed and unalive on the boulevard. Here when remember when the park was fixing? But
no, me too young for that. That one they fly over our head. Is that right?
No, man.
No, me I'm too young for that. More remember the boulevard.
Oh, okay. Come on, young bud. But all this guy in this one meat shop. Me say them come alive him right in the meat shop one Saturday morning. for the contract out on the boulevard. They say, yeah, man. Me tell you no.
And they
Yeah.
said,
And she come in the area said something about Dana saying Andrew is a good leader.
Oh.
Remember Nicole said to Nicole that her agent Tasco wife,
yeah, man.
she said Andrew is an exemplary leader.
Yeah, she Dana
She used to
said,
work with him on the Ministry of Education.
Dana said one thing he's always asking, how can we get this done faster? How can we do more? Is one thing that he's always pushing in cabinet meetings. On the top of the screen, guys. The live I go down, although I soon got him bed left for now.
Myself, you know, leave me on here, Lashika. We draw with comfort at the same time.
The ear Goody say something about the roads in Constituency, right? If PMP was in power, they would have done it. You know, I believe that they would have done something, right?
Top of the screen, like just say enter.
Right?
No, I'm saying, when I say them, it would have do, I'm saying they would have finished. Like how Constituency, I'll know you that still cut the work would have still go on. And I said they would have do it. And I said they would have finished.
It would have finished.
No,
but it would have done
still
properly
go on
either.
right now.
It would have done properly either because it would be. Alright, let's use Spanish Town Hospital for example, right? The emergency is very small, right? And it was built in Porsche time. No, Andrew come build a bigger, better, spacious hospital.
Porsche na build a hospital. Where you get that from?
You understand me?
Where you get that from? Porsche na build a hospital.
No, she don't build it, she just expand it.
No, it never expand on the Porsche.
It was in the ear that
the only thing happened to expand it. Hold on. That's not the emergency wing, my dear. The only thing on the Porsche, you're rightfully correct. The Queen of Sophia's wing, and that's a physiotherapy department adjoining
the
toward one.
The research side is Spanish Hospital.
Huh? Repeat that again. If you talk, me not hear you.
We're not hear you, child.
Child, we not hear you. No, I'm saying the only thing that happened under Portia Simpson Miller at the Spanish Town Hospital was the gift.
She can speak.
Was a gift from the Queen of Spain when they came to Jamaica, and that area.
I'm listening.
I'm hearing you. See my internet a backlog. The Queen of Sophia's wing is a physiotherapy department attached to Ward 1. It's not the emergency center.
I don't remember that, buddy.
Yeah, man. I work at Spanish Town Hospital for most of my life in a public service. So, I know for a fact, I know the department. Then the physiotherapy at that wing.
Okay.
The Queen Sophia, it was a gift from the Queen of Spain. I think they came here for some jubilee or anniversary, whatever. And that's how we got that department. Yeah. I think it was 2012, 2013.
Top of the screen, lied. When I see at top of the screen, I'll know.
Today, more invite to the comments on something I might go into Thursday. Now the issue with George Wright came back up. Such man got to a place and said, boy, I can't believe that JP let in such man because that is degrading to women. You can't imagine? I don't take from that. You have to believe the week.
Them beating like a stepchild.
I would not even dignify Mark Gold with a response to flex because Mark Gold went on Twitter when Melissa Silvera died and said the woman died peacefully in her sleep. So I would not even dignify that with a response. 6 to 1.
No.
And beating like you know.
Listen, then I like the Paula come back on the job because I have feeling some more person going to get charged on that thing. Now, what chance? She said, she ready? What chance?
I'm sorry.
I tell you that.
No, man, the Silvera case is not gonna try until next year. That is why they were trying to appeal the bail because he wasn't offered bail, and they were trying to appeal, for him not to get bail and in lockup. I think it's next year, March. I think
No,
it's
it's
a
next year.
trial
It's
date.
a trial, you know.
Huh?
But the point I'm making, Bridget, is that remember, PNP don't like DPP, Paula Llewellyn, because she's too effective at her job. They want incompetent persons there. And I'm saying, based on the reports that we're getting now, there are other persons who are heavily linked to the PNP that might be charged or be added to the indictment come
One
next
of
year.
the problem that they're having, you see, Maki, is the whole tampering of the evidence. They literally lost most of the evidence. Can remember say them paint over the room, them change out the tiles. They got rid of the bed.
On your bed, Lashika.
Right? So basically all of the evidence lost.
But I think you see, Lashika, they have enough evidence.
I don't think they have evidence to charge nobody else, because what them really
other
use,
persons. Okay.
Yeah, what them really used to get Joylan was his gun.
His weapon, yeah.
Right. So when them could have go, they go pick up
other evidence,
ear, like a fingerprint, that gun. You understand me? Probably.
We have what is called the circumstantial evidence as well.
Yeah,
based on information I'm getting, you understand, it seems there are some video links.
That's what I was about to say. That's what I'm about to say.
How they tender the evidence, how it works in court, how you tender evidence into court, it has been done a specific way, right? So it's not that they don't have the information, but it's how they're going to legally put it in evidence. So that might be the hurdle that they cross. But the information I'm getting is that a lot of things, certain things, don't be surprised if certain things were to happen. Which is why you want DPP.
I am expecting it because Paula is good like that. And I wanted to add to what you were saying about Mark Golding, about abuse and whatever. Why Mark Golding never cautioned Dayton when he was verbally abusing the DPP? Why that never hurt him? Why that never skin stomach? Why him never, why?
Or when the Rasta boy disrespect the DPP, never seeking something. These people are.
And then the women come out.
Oh my God!
And say, women come out and say, JLP don't love women and whatever. Almost women MP JLP have in there. Almost women cabinet ministers JLP have. One of these people.
But the one sexy boss, the one sexy boss beating wife and was charged. That these people have amnesia.
Exactly. Hypocritical good.
Even when George we all see this video, and you do see that Andrew Owners move him, put him in the independent cabinet, independent party, right? But the case never got any further. That's the difference with George, right?
Up to this day, nobody know that it's George right in that video. It's just speculation. So that's why
even that
they go to court, because nobody never see, and to this they don't know who individual. PNP just love to chat. And Maki, you know what is so surprising as well? You can hold on 1 minute, Humble. If that policeman never had an instinct and act on his instinct, Jolan Silvera would be walking around Jamaica behind Mark Golding, because please remember at the time he was one of Mark Golding's campaign manager. Yeah. So just imagine that man, because Mark Golding and the PNP came out blazing that the lady died peacefully in her sleep. So that man would be walking around Jamaica back at Mark Golding.
Information I'm getting, you see, is that don't be surprised if you hear some prominent being called next year, even before next year, to add to that those information or indictment in court. Watch and see. I'm telling you. So these persons go on like they are the best thing ever happened, and they are the most scrupulous set of persons you ever find. A man, had a difficulty with his lady. The man end up marrying the lady now, And as me hear one person say, she's alive. Certain person's wife not alive right now. So let them go for so them not call out them something.
And then baby mother and then child. Oh my God.
I'm not going to come and listen. It's
That's
disgraceful.
the
Despicable
horrible
for the
one.
JLP.
I don't even want to remember that one. When I hear that the baby was even playing with the unalivers, you know, I don't even want to hear about that. And a man a parade like he's a virtuous person that God ever met. Me no know.
You know hear what Fitzbailey said, Bridget, about that case?
What he said?
Fitzbailey said in all his life, that is one of the most gruesome cases he has ever dealt with.
Of course, Lashika.
Yeah, man.
God Almighty.
I think that push him to just say, you know, say me done. Me think that help push him.
Yeah, I think so too.
The man say, yo, that one day, wicked.
Yeah, man.
He say he has never
seen anything love remember it. I don't love remember it. And every time you see that man on TV, a parade and a half, well, I have question to ask. You burn every year from my body until Lashika. That little piece of shit.
Bridget, my son is 15 and he'll soon be 16. And sometimes I hold on his hands and it's so soft. And I can just, I look on, I see a little baby hand here. You know, but you're going to look on a little, how much month old baby and analyze
10 months.
The man didn't deserve to see back
months. And everything was done in your vehicle, right? The bodies were disposed of right under your nose.
Them not even send condolences to the family. The party that you send condolences to the family, regardless if they were close or not. It is they are Jamaican citizens.
But them have strength for judge, right? Eh?
Yeah. That's why I'm not listen to them, Mark. None of them. Look here, I go back in a minute. With anyone of them ever come to
again, Bridget, to say, you see, if that man was a JLP.
Oh Lord, them bury him long time, Lashika. Better tell you that.
So them try bury Judge Wright and he was not. They were not able to identify Judge Wright in the video, you know.
Right.
Up until now, nobody not sure if a Judge. Let me tell you something.
He was
even when I saw the video, I could not even verify
it. On top.
You know, say people and people look alike, especially black people. We resemble each other so much. Yes, when you say black people in a lady saw me the other day and she said, your face looks so familiar. And I said, oh really? Yeah, are you from Grenada? I said no. She said, oh Lord. And I've seen it so many times, people look like people. Somebody never touch a back way yet. I say, oh, me think I went John Tam. We never experienced that yet. People look like people all the time.
Many times. Yeah, many times.
The vehicle that they used was your personal vehicle. Huh? The bodies were disposed of right. Look here, I know all those places run Shika. I know all ghetto run. Nothing don't hide a ghetto here. Nothing at all don't hide them the place there. If you could have do it in the darkest night, somebody knows something. And you don't tell me that two bodies were disposed of. Right underneath your nose, and you don't know anything. Nobody never tap you on your shoulder and say, even after the fact when them couldn't find it and then they were missing. Nobody never tap you on your shoulder and say, you know, say, me did see little thing going up on this or the other day. Nobody at all. You can't tell me that. Nobody we live in a garrison can't tell me that. Nobody. Everybody
listen.
Nobody can tell me about garrison.
What I find amazing, it was a JLP Women's Caucus who removed George Wright, you know, who say, yo, go independent for the time being. Now, what if he said, Andrew, them decided to listen. You go one side and sit down and go stay there for a little while, right? Contrast the PNP Women's Caucus. Nothing you hear from them. They don't say nothing at all. But as soon as the JLP say, come back, Georgia, because you're going to win Central Westman.
They
If he say
promote
Georgia,
it
they're going to win Central Westman, they will not make any noise. They will make no
good
noise.
enough. That's what
But they
I'm
already
afraid.
feel now.
No, but Mark, it is so ironic that the person who's going up against Judge Wright, him did I encourage them down if load up gun. We can say gun? I don't know. We can say gun? Can I say gun, Goody?
Bridget, the amount of time you're saying.
Me just,
All
me
the time
just
you're saying,
never
but you didn't make a statement and done.
the amount of times she said.
All right, may I use
One.
May I use cartel style? Say them to load up the shoes. Yeah, load up the shoes, but if them rather them hear somebody that talk about load up shoes, right? And them not have no problem with nobody. I tell nobody if you load up shoes, but them have a problem with a woman. We have them, a woman and man. We have them. I'm me tell you something, man. You know, so them people are hypocrite. That's all right. Hey, Goody, Lashika, everybody. Who notice nobody not take on one me when him tell them say who did get who are pregnant up a gleaner the other day. Who notice?
Not a word.
Not a word. And one me never take time talk. Him say me telling you something, man. Who did get who pregnant up a
A man beat and broke her.
Who and broke and
who would for handed broke? Who nobody make me talk? Who no notice enough? Not a Jesus soul. Not a soul don't say nothing the next. Cause hear me, Jesus Christ then kill me tomorrow morning. I don't hear a peep out of it. Because guess what? Them no one want me start calling name them. I don't hear a soul. Say I lie one.
Mark Gordon says a disgrace that you have George Wright in the party. Disgrace.
and look how much they have. And look how much they George Wright is just one person. Look how much they have.
Lord Jesus, I can't laugh.
Why he that is without sin with that's the first one.
You know much slap up people get off the wall and slap up. I go on but them business here, whether we like it or not, as a Jamaican thing go. A lot of people get because slap up. Is it right? Probably not, but that's how you go. And no 5 people them not left them people if they get 2 slap now and again, them not leaving.
But some of them like them slap, some of them don't, if they don't get them slap, they don't feel good.
My opinion is that only for slapping going up and enough of them big man there, they can't tell me nothing. So me not even bother look out for Mark. Me not even look for him.
But my God, not even gonna repeat it.
Count to 1 to 10.
Right.
Count to 1 to 10.
You're right. You're right.
Count 1 to 10.
I was going to share something about a PNP. I remember the PNP, but I don't bother.
I work for them, get them slap up like the shika them.
This one girl said the other day, say she there with one guy and the guy always a promising go unalive her. She said she can't leave him and you know, she said she will call him and cuss him. And he said man said that just turn him on. So a lot of people just like these things.
If I don't get them support
some women say if he no beat me, no loves me.
Me know of one shika, me know of one just like that. But that man used to beat her.
Them leave like today. Then you see them by 2 days, then gone straight back.
Yes, when people go in an argument, she cuss them and tell them to leave her alone. When that man beat her, she love him more.
Yeah, so the other day me said the mark him down there tell the poor Westmoreland according to Munchie, the people them when they all still left for 4 stone. And then on the water and the road, I could tell them about CCJ.
But you know, look at that. Dwayne Vaz, whatever you want name. Down there, tell the people them, so listen, when he was MP, he do the most of them down there. And Georgia do nothing for him come in. I make quite certain Georgia do far much more than all the PNP ever down there. Oh, them so wicked, man.
That's why I'm lose. That's the reason he's losing, Maki.
No, well, guess what?
The people them must have said, no man, the man I take with a fool.
No man, but if it is that George Wright was not a threat to you, oh no, come out and make nice. So I believe one thing I must say.
If people don't must say, no, man, I brother, I take we feed that, you know.
But when Mark was down there the other day, there was a guy recording. Well, he was on TikTok live, and he passed. There was like, okay, let us go back now. We're going to go to a particular location, and when he was walking, he was showing like where he was going, and he passed about 3 buses to get into his bus, which was the 4th bus. So the crowd that was in Westmoreland at the time was not from Westmoreland. When Mark was down there, they bussed people down there.
That's what. Come. Hold on.
I believe you. And they have it round there saying, oh, they're the best team for Central Westmoreland. And you have a seat from
them bus people. Every constituency then go in and go have meeting them bus people.
Anyway,
so much nice down there.
Have a good night.
Night, take care.
Night.
They're afraid of every JP. Night.
Green, where you say?
I'm there, I know.
Anyway, good night, Goody. Good night.
Good night.
Maxie, good night, One Green. Good night, Mackie. Good night.
Good night, listen.
Night.
Be good and be safe, everybody. Lashika think I she want to draw comfort on me. I draw my one. Later, guys. Have a good one. Thank you, Politics and Sports. Is a lucky thing you know, I hear my snoring on the one Politics and Sports.
That good as sleep.
That good as fast asleep. On the top of this, the screen that the live don't get cut off. Because him gonna sleep.
Last time me one left penny. Everybody gone left me. Politics fast asleep. Me have to jump off.
But Goody, tell me something. So you really believe you can get upwards of 50 seats? You believe that to green light upward of 50 seats?
Yes.
Me not really so greedy.
But who say a clean green? You agree?
But me know me shoot.
It's not impossible, but it's just I'm not sure.
Me believe we get back all the way we have, but me not know how far we are go otherwise. That's my belief.
The reason why I asked you, because some person was saying Central St. Mary is going to stay with them.
Yeah, we feel like we're gonna get that one day. You know, we can't count it on the counting to say 50. I'm gonna one day, we can't talk about the other rest them, but we can't talk about that one day.
All right. Some person was saying Fitz Jackson seat. Maybe that's why I make so much noise now, can feel the breeze.
I don't really know nothing much about them, the part of the world. Like, they know, so me and Guy are neighbors, so we know about them much. But I don't really know about the Jackson side.
Okay. But you say, but Bobby solid up there, man. Gale district locked now.
My MP know how to win election, man. I'm with my MP.
Yeah, so the reason what happened last year was the fact that
I passed with the constituency last week, and I'm impressed. This is what I'm seeing up there. Bobby, I do well.
Bobby work, man. He work. And get out in people. You know much job fear, Bobby have job fear till he coming like too much job fear done at St. Mary.
So you say Central, I get